I got to do all the stuff here, and we will be up and running. Give me just
All
a
right. 1
second.
second.
Let's copy invite link. Go to YouTube. Go to my own channel. I should have had that brought up.
And
Please, okay. Yeah, you keep talking. Keep talking.
we are live, and I have the chat box pulled up, so we are good to go. Cody, wow, there goes the voice again. Cody Homestead already waiting on us. Hey guys, what's going on, man?
Hey, Cody, how you doing, buddy?
I'm going to change it up a little bit. I will get to the after party Savinelli #1 here in a second again, but I'm going to go with some Masshole in the.
That's what I just loaded up, dude. All right, guys. The Zoom link is pinned at the top of the comments, and we are good to go. Albert's good to see you, sir. Walt, hello. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, a very good evening, sir. Hope everyone's doing well. Guys, the link is posted at the top of the comment section. If for some reason I don't see you in the waiting room, just give me a heads up and I'll get you in here. Cody is snowed in again. My friend, I am sorry to hear that. We know all about it.
And look at that. Beautiful Masshole flake.
Yep.
Straight early from Watch City Cigars, and it is some good stuff. We're going to load that up in the Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman tonight. Changing it up just a little bit. We will probably get to that here in a few.
You want to change your name, Hunter?
Oh, yeah, that. Let me see. My government issued name. We do not need that on there.
Let me change mine too. Why not?
But it's no secret what my name is.
Secret agent man.
But you have such a nice handle that people try to steal it. You gotta show it. First one to have it.
That's it.
So Walt is also snowed in. We've got Lukester in the chat who said that I should just say Luke because I misspelled it. He said it's a lot.
Yeah, I saw that. That's funny.
I told him, but it's not as much fun.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right. Walt,
yeah, I made a chuckle out of that myself.
Walt is also snowed in. That's no good.
That is no good. What a long Wilkie's final verdict. Let me know how that is. What a long, cold week, man.
Jeez, been brutal.
I feel terrible for anyone that'll work out that stuff.
Yeah, luckily next week I have training for 4 days. We have annual training for my job, and that'll be indoors. It's fixed now, so we should be good. Oh, he took it in. Okay. Let me get this cob loaded up.
I also have the Watch City Masshole, guys. Walt, why don't you jump on in here, buddy?
Well, we didn't plan on that. We just both loaded up asshole without the other one knowing. This will be my second bowl of it tonight. Because Masshole, I could just smoke all day long, no problem.
It's good. It is good. 50-50 Virginia and Perique with blood orange topping. Wow, that sounds interesting. That is a lot of Perique, twice the Perique as compared to Bayou Morning, and a blood orange topping. Very interesting. So Albert is having some Firebird Flake.
I just finished the last bowl of Firebird Flake before we did the podcast. Filled the cob up about 3/4 of the way. And that's funny. I actually really enjoyed it. And the review I posted, a lot of people said it just wasn't for them.
Yeah, a lot of people really did not like it.
I was kind of surprised.
Albert says some tasty Orientals and reds in here.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. The contrast between the Kentucky and the Oriental, I was into it, but.
Lukester got his matches blend in today, but it sat in his mailbox all day, so he's letting it thaw out.
Yeah, no kidding.
860 blend. Interesting. I want to know about it.
Yes. Who made that? I saw
Is
that.
that Appalachian Customs?
That's who it was, I believe. Carrie sent me the link to that. I thought that was really cool. And I forgot to refill my Zippo.
She sent me the link initially to the Black Sheep, not Appalachian Customs. Smoking Crow, whatever his name is. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. But I looked it up and emailed the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm taking it to Smitty's. If there's any left over, I'll let you know." And I'm like, "Please do." So he got back and messaged me, and he had actually 3 blends, I think, available after Smitty's, and I was wanting all 3. It's just I wasn't prepared to purchase all 3 right then and there. So I got that Black Sheep to try, and it's on its way. It'll probably be here Monday.
I remember
Smoking Crow. Yeah, thanks, Walt.
I remember you telling me that. I didn't realize that was Appalachian Customs.
No, that's Smoking Crow.
Smoking Crow. Oh, you did say. Okay. My bad. Let's see here.
Guys, let me grab something to show off, too. I'll be right back.
Lukester, once you've tried that Matches blend, the tribute, let me know how it is, maybe compared to Haunted Bookshop, or just how it is in general. I'd really be curious. Get the pipe going. Now, I'm not sure what Dakota's grabbing, but I'm curious to see. Oh, I know what it is now.
Okay. So, I want to show off this Howoods flake. This is a beautiful flake. Matured Virginias, Golden Virginias, Burley, Dark Fired Kentucky, and Cavendish, cased, not topped, cased with authentic Madagascar vanilla. And unfortunately, this is all gone. But if you are interested in this blend, he just announced today he is going to be making the Howoods plug. So this will be available very soon in plug format. And I just want to show that off to everybody. Very interesting micro blend and very good.
And I was reading the comments. You may have said this. It comes in that mason jar with that already on it, right?
Yep, this is how it came. This is how it came. Beautiful broken flake. You know, not a whole lot of people in that small of a batch is doing something like a plug or a broken flake. You know, Bad Cat does a lot of plug. He's a big believer in plug, just like me, and he's using whole leaf and stuff.
I would love to try some of the Bad Cat plug because it looks dense, even for a plug.
It does. This is a beautiful broken flake, guys. The vanilla is warm. It's not artificial at all. It's very tasty and probably have the best result as far as room note with this blend as compared to anything I've ever smoked around the family. You know, they come out to the garage while I was smoking it. They're like, "Hey, that smells good," you know. So,
and that's crazy because I'm sure they all realize by now that you're just not an aromatic smoker.
I'm really not.
With vanilla, now granted, Madagascar vanilla is really good vanilla, but for something to be topped with vanilla is not your thing typically. I mean, that's totally the opposite end of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're enjoying this.
I am. It's really good.
So to find a blend topped with vanilla that not only can you smoke it, but you actually enjoy it, that's a big deal.
If it was me, and I don't know how big of a difference it makes, Hunter, but he says it's cased with vanilla. It doesn't say topped. I don't know how big of a difference that makes. I'm just throwing it out there. But if it was up to me, I would still use a little less vanilla than he is using. I am the exception to the norm, though. You know, and I would like to see those wonderful varietals kind of shine through a bit more. All the varietals are from 2020 to 2023. I would love to see that tobacco shine just a touch more. Furthermore, actually, I'd love to try this blend without any casing, without any additives. That'd be fun. But this is his blend. This is how he's made it, and I really enjoy it. And I think the amount of vanilla that's in it is the amount of vanilla people would enjoy the most. To be honest, it's just for me personally. is what I would do.
And so nothing like Captain Black vanilla.
No, nothing. Not even remotely. There's a little Cavendish in it, so I know that scared me at first, and the vanilla scared me at first. And I told him that too, and I gave him feedback. I was like, I'll be honest, I don't really do arrows. I was like, the vanilla, even though you got great ingredients, really high quality leaf, I was like, the vanilla kind of scared me. I was iffy about it, and the black Cavendish, but I think it's a great blend. And if anyone's interested, let me know and I get you in touch with him. And if you're interested in getting it in plug form.
Something we didn't mention on the podcast that I meant to, and we'll go ahead and say it here because it's not going to spoil anything, with the blend that we smoked, the Bengal slice, there is that touch of Cavendish in it. I actually could pick up a little bit on the Cavendish, which is difficult to do, but every so often I would get a little hint of brown sugar. Not so much the sweetness, but the actual flavor of brown sugar. Just every so often. It was nice, actually.
Interesting. That's usually not a bad thing, yeah. It's usually a good thing. I bet Walt's had the Bengal slices. I wonder what he thinks of it.
Yeah, Walt, let us know. The Bengal slices. Now, if you've had the original made prior to 2015.
I don't want to spill this on my keyboard. Walt probably did have it prior to 2015.
He probably had the good stuff. But I'm curious. Well, if he, like I said, if he's had the original, I'm really curious. But I am curious to see what he thinks of the they've had the past 10 years. I think it was 2015 I read that was introduced.
Guys, anyone just joining in, the Zoom link is pinned at the top of the chat. Anyone that wants to can jump in. Probably limit it to just 4 people total at a time because of the camera configuration. After 4, everyone gets really tiny. But anyone that wants to jump in, by all means, please do. If you're in the waiting room, I don't see you, post it in the chat box here so I will know. Caleb, how are you doing, sir? Very good to see you.
And so I don't smoke cobs as much as I should. Usually I'll put a blend in a cob one time when I'm writing the review just to see if anything changes, and that's about it. I will say that this Mass Hole smokes beautifully in the cob. It actually brings out a little bit more of that nutty flavor, which I guess a cob will do. But for those of you that have Mass Hole and you haven't tried it yet, you really should try it in a cob. Dakota, you should too. I know you have at least one cob.
I do.
You should really do at least one bowl of it in the cob.
I don't know, man. It's smoking pretty good in this spigot.
It smokes pretty good in anything.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I haven't had it in anything yet. That was a bad experience.
I've had it in a lot of different size bowls, bowl shapes, you name it. It smoked great. Smoked it, and Chris and I did smoke it in Meerschaum last week. It wasn't as good in the Meerschaum, we both thought, but still a great blend. Don't get me wrong. But really enjoying it.
Let me do a little comparison for you here, Hunter.
Yeah, and I've got the Dr. Pepper diet today. Usually I've got a whiskey, but I have
the big can. Look at you.
They were out of the small cans, bastards. Anyways, I'm an aspartame addict, and I haven't had enough aspartame today, so I had to grab this. Yeah.
Look at the difference.
Dude, that's nuts. Let me see the okay. So on your original poker,
here's one thing: the saddle bit's a bit thinner on my original, as compared to the Saint Nick. It's so hard to do this.
With my 673s, there's a slight difference in the bits actually. So your original 311, the older one, it still has a little bit of the contrast in color, but when that was new, it was much lighter at the bottom, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It's.
I didn't realize that one is darkened. You can see the trans halfway down, but if I didn't know what it originally looked like, I wouldn't have spotted that.
Now this one's been smoked a lot, like a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
Like dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of pounds a lot, like a whole lot.
Yeah.
That was my main pipe for a long time. I
Like
almost didn't smoke any other pipe for a long time.
That's how I am with the number one here, man. I've just put this one through the ringer, and it just fights back every blend, man. It's awesome.
Caleb says he's got one of Dwayne Knowles' cigars.
Well,
Let me think. I think I know who that is.
You let me know, and I'll let you know you're right.
Well, I'm going to look it up.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly who that is. I didn't realize that was his name. I'm jealous. Caleb, how'd you get that? Does he have his own brand that I'm not aware of?
Oh, of course. I love him. I don't agree with his theology all the time, but I still listen to his Bible studies and everything. He's great. And what do you mean one of his cigars? Who did he work with to blend a cigar?
Oak,
he's a pipe smoker as well, obviously.
Oak and Iron cigars. I did not know that was a thing.
I will check that out and maybe get me one. He's got good taste in cigars, and he stands on his beliefs. I do appreciate him for that.
I haven't watched enough of his content to really understand what his beliefs are, but he seems like a good guy.
He's a great guy, and even though, like I said, I don't agree with all of his theology, I still listen to all of his Bible studies. All right, guys, we got someone in the waiting room here. Yeah, I listen to his Bible studies despite not agreeing with him, because that's how you do it.
I agree with 100%. You know what I mean? It just isn't going to happen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I accepted it, Walt. I don't know where you're at, buddy.
I was hoping
there he is. He's a coming.
I'm hoping to get Chris on here if he'll join. I've got a question for him.
I can message him.
He's probably going to say something that's too cold.
I mean, it really may be.
I mean, I wouldn't fault him for that one, honestly. All jokes aside.
Well, Walt's internet's thinking about it.
Walt, we see your name.
There you are, buddy.
Can we hear you?
Yeah, you should. Can you hear me?
Good.
Sure can, buddy. First try.
Walt, have you smoked Mass Hole in a cob yet?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it really sings.
What's going on?
Very nice. So, Walt, with your cobs, do you smoke unfiltered cobs that do not take a filter, or do you smoke the ones that take a 6mm filter and maybe just not throw the filter in?
I'm getting an echo for some reason.
Okay. It's not coming in my end.
Okay. I'm just hearing everything twice.
Are you watching the stream as well?
No.
Interesting.
I got the browser closed. I had YouTube open on it.
Well, you keep tinkering with it. You'll get it figured out, buddy.
Gotta love technology. It's always against us.
You go.
Yeah, buddy.
So we go. So what's everyone smoking tonight? I know that Albert's smoking his Firebird Flake.
Lukester didn't mention what he was smoking, did he?
No, he's just waiting on the matches blend to dethaw.
Okay, now I'm good now.
All right. I know Walt ordered some of that too, didn't you, Walt? The 860?
Yeah. The snow's got mine held up.
Yeah.
It's coming from Georgia, and I'm in North Carolina. I should have got it.
Right.
I got that. The one that you had from what's his name? I ain't got it yet.
I can't. Are you talking about the Highwoods Flake?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what you think of that because you smoke a lot more aromatics than me. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
really hope you like that one. I think you will, Walt. I really do. Dr. Bob's Nightmares making coffee. I do like a good cup of Joe.
Never a bad time.
Oh man, Cody's got one of my favorites there. I smoked a lot of Carter Hall in my life. He's smoking it in the Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman. That is a classic.
I think that's what Country Gentleman. I think that's what this one is.
Sure is.
Great pipe. So, Walt, with your cobs, do you have any that are unfiltered?
Yeah, or they're like half and half.
And do you ever smoke the filtered cobs just without the filter? Because that's what I'm smoking now, and I love it.
I have before, yeah.
It's too open for me.
Yeah, I don't notice it because I normally smoke burleys in it like that, and it don't bother me.
So the open of without the filter doesn't bother you?
Not with burleys.
Okay.
A straight burley.
But there is a noticeable difference, I assume, with the cobs that are unfiltered.
Yeah. I think I'm used to it because, I smoked cobs like that early on too.
Yeah.
So it took me a while to realize you had to have a filter in there to control the draw, but I kind of got used to it, so it don't bother me. And then now it's the Vermont freehand stems and stuff.
So
a lot of them replaced anyways with different stems.
So you use the Forever stems?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got the same pipe you do with a Forever stem on it.
So the Forever stem will take what would be a filtered cob and make it unfiltered, right?
Yeah. I think this one was filtered.
And so it would have the restriction of a regular pipe then. Yeah.
No, it's just a regular deal.
Yeah, but he's saying it fills that cavity where the filter would go.
Right.
Yeah.
So it does smoke like a typical pipe would with the restriction.
Right.
Okay.
That's to me.
That's what I was really curious about. Did you have to modify your pipe at all for the Forever stem to fit?
No, just make sure you get the one for that asked you if you want one for a filtered pipe or unfiltered pipe. And I think it has just a different size end on it.
Gotcha.
I may be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure.
I looked on the Vermont Freehand website, and it seemed very doable. I just didn't know if there was any kind of modification I'd have to make to the cob itself for the Forever stem to fit.
No, just check what pipe it's for, and you'll be all right. Just make sure it says the what you call these Country Gentlemen's.
Yeah. Okay.
Lukester says he's not smoking. He's got some kind of stomach bug. Lukester, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy.
Hate that, man.
Cody says he runs a Forever stem on his, and it works great. I'm glad to hear more positive feedback. I definitely need to get me some of those.
Well, so this is where I'm at tonight. We just talked about it on the podcast. I wanted to mention it to you and Chris. If Chris pops up, well, I'll mention it to him again.
I don't think Chris is going to make it tonight. He has soccer or something with his kids, I think he said.
Okay, that's understandable. So, Walt and everyone in the chat box, I want to buy a new pipe tonight. Okay, and I'm right now I'm looking into what I would call like inexpensive pipes. Okay, so I'm looking at either getting a new Morgan Bones pipe. The what we've mentioned before, the old German clay company has some of the unfinished natural briar pipes, which I'm really looking at. But I also kind of have the bug to get one of the Missouri Meerschaum pipes on smoking pipes that has the nicer stems that are unfiltered.
Yeah.
I could end up just buying a Forever stem though. So I want to hear what you have to say, Walt. I want to hear what the chat box has to say. If it goes well, tonight on the live, I'm going to buy a pipe.
I'm pretty good at spending other people's money.
Yeah. Yeah, money's not an object, but it's yours.
I think at the moment I'm losing.
Artisan pipes aren't in the question?
No, I'm looking around like the $50 to $70 range. Something.
Oh, okay.
That's where my interest lies right now, my budget, but kind of just saying.
Cobb's the only ones I got that's a fancy, I call it fancy. There's one of Cobb that's by Missouri Meerschaum.
That's pretty. Kelly Mitchell in the chat, good seeing a new name, says Forever stems make cobs 100. better. That's a pretty big claim.
It
That's
doubles the value.
It does double the value. Walt's right.
I go with a cob here. Okay, should I buy a new cob that has a nicer stem, or just buy a forever stem and just use it with the cobs I have?
Yeah.
Well, that's a fair question.
You can still do that. You can still do it regardless. If you buy one with a stem, you can.
I can't decide. They have the Cobbett Shire with horn pattern stem. That looks beautiful.
That's what I got here.
Yep.
Cobbett.
They have the Cornell Guild Carolina Gent, which is the country gentleman with a shorter acrylic.
Hunter, while you're looking at them, is there different Cobbets? Albert says get a Cobbett Elf.
Yeah, there's different Cobbets. There's the dwarf, the elf, the Shire.
Albert has 5 of them unfiltered. Oh, that's a nice looking one, man.
Look at that. Is that a forever stem?
I'm not sure about this off Timbit. They had 3 cobs on there.
That's a really good looking setup, though, buddy.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I like the Cobbett Shire with the horn pattern stem. It's a darker, more orange colored cob, so it isn't the natural color. It has been stained, and it looks like it's about the length of like a Bean's favorite. A little bit longer. That's pretty cool. The Cornell and Deal Carolina Gent that Missouri Meerschaum has, it's actually a nose warmer, which I'm considering. I think Pipe Philosophy has one.
I'm going to go to their website and look at them with you.
And while you pull that up, there's
one of these the little black ones.
Yeah, that's a good looking pipe. I like that one.
And then they got that diamond shaped one. I forgot what they call it, where the stem and everything's diamond shaped. It has the diamond shaped silver bend on it.
Forged?
No, I don't know if it's forged. No,
well, there's a forged clover like you're describing, but it's green.
That is the St. Patrick's Day edition for this year.
But I'm saying the shape is what he's describing. Right.
Well, with the cobs, I also like the Diamondback that they have.
That might be the one I'm talking about. Is it all black?
The Diamondback?
Yeah.
There is a black one. So it's between the Cobbett Shire with horn pattern, the Cornell and Deal Carolina Gent, which is a country gentleman nose warmer, essentially, and then the Diamondback. But this one is the more rustic orange style color.
The Rob Roy bent Dr. Bob's Nightmare is talking about. It's a nice looking little pipe.
Absolutely. I have one cob like that where it's not smooth. It's more, has that more natural outside.
Yeah, I got one that's kind of rough feeling on the outside. I can't find it right now, but it's one of them. It's got the bigger bow on it.
Yeah.
And it's got it's kind of fuzzy on the outside of it a little bit.
Yeah, that's how this one is. What's odd is I have no recollection of ever buying it. I looked on. I'm serious. It's the only pipe I couldn't tell you where I got it. Like, I have some cheaper pipes that I know they came from a lot that I bought. I just don't remember which lot. But
yeah.
This cob, do not recall seeing it. No idea where it came from. Know nothing about it. It magically appeared with my cobs in the cob rack that I have. And
Mr. Blood Logos in the chat, and a very good evening, sir.
Good evening to you.
Let's see if I find the other one.
So it's the Diamondback, which is the natural color, is the third option.
Martino Lamb, if I'm seeing that right, guys, it's getting late already. My vision is not great. My contact lenses bother me at night so much. I have several Country Gentleman pipes dedicated to my Codger blends. I think that's a beautiful combination. Having corn cobs and Codger blends is just, it makes me happy.
Here it is.
Which one's that?
I don't know what it's called.
It's an interesting shape.
But it has, fuzzy on the
Yeah,
outside.
it's kind of fuzzy on the outside. Got a beautiful stem on it.
Kind of pot shaped, isn't it? For a cob. For a cob.
Yeah.
It feels nice on the outside because you can really grip the pipe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a good grip on it. It just burns real easy on top. I don't smoke it that much. I just went and grabbed 3 fancy ones one time. I got this one, the little black one, and the Cobbett all one time. Just to have some different ones. And this one I've just never grown attached to. This one, all right, that's the new one though.
How many cobs do you think you got all together, Walt?
Well, I got a bunch of little ones because I bought a bunch of stuff off of estate sales, and if I get one off 10 bids for $1 or something, I grab it. I mean, cigar bids. I mean, that's one of the cheap. I got that for $1 off of cigar bids.
It's a pretty good deal for $1.
I give them away sometimes to new smokers and stuff.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Clubs and
I have about, I think, 10 that I've acquired over about 10 years.
See, this one came off 10 bids. They got somebody refinished it, recolored it. It's got a black stem on it, but it's better than a regular cob stem.
That's slick, man. Is that a sitter?
Yeah.
Is that balanced pretty good?
Well, they put that longer stem on it, so it won't now. But I imagine it's original stem on it.
Gotcha. What's that corn cob brand that used to exist and Missouri Meerschaum bought them out?
About 10 of them.
Say it again, Hunter.
Was it Old Dominion?
Maybe. Porch Piper Tom's got one, and it's a good looking pipe. Good looking pipe.
Like the real thin stem, like the call it the let me look it up.
It's in a bunch of his videos. It's a great looking cob. I think he got it at a local B&M if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the story exactly, but it is a really good looking cob.
Yeah, the Old Dominion cob is the only other brand that I know of, but Smoking Pipes did buy them out. Our Missouri
Meerschaum. Used to Smoking Pipes purchasing everything.
Them and SCG. Take your pick.
Well, here in America, I mean, my goodness. Did you know that Cordell and Dill and Smoking Pipes is out of the same building?
Maybe their office.
No, they're located in the same building.
Well, like the blending warehouse wouldn't be.
I don't know.
Now, Cornell and Deal is like the house blender for Smoking Pipes.
Correct, but that's not what I'm talking about. Jeremy Reeves in an interview said something about them being in the same building. I'm not sure the details then.
Well, I think they did just recently move, so they might be in the same building now.
I'm not sure exactly the parameters of that comment, but
it's interesting because like Cornell and Deal really the house blender for Smoking Pipes, and then Sutliff was the house blender for pipes and cigars. That's not to say you couldn't buy Cornell and Deal at Pipes and Cigars. It's not to say you couldn't buy Sutliff at Smoking Pipes, but like the Russell Eplins and the Hearth and Home was exclusively, pipes and cigars, whereas Low Country would be exclusively Smoking Pipes.
Yes, but Ladisi owns Cornell and Dill now, right?
Right.
Which owns
Beautiful
Smoking Pipes. So it makes sense. Oh, that's kind of a cool little one.
I didn't realize
that's a small one, ain't it?
Yeah, this is another one that came off 10 bids with the other two.
Yeah, that's a nice little pipe.
They did the bow up and everything, cut out the shank. All that was already done.
Cody says a Charles Town Cobbler is a nice looking cob too.
Oh, yeah.
Mushroom
That's
leg
a nice
Piper in the chat. He's got a couple of those big old cobs, man.
He got the Magnum.
It must come from the genetically modified corn. I've never seen ear corn as big as those. Look at that little thing. That's cool. Little micro poker.
We've got Mushroom Leg in the chat.
Micro poker.
Micro poker.
Public shout out to Mushroom Leg.
That's not a compliment.
I'm going to do this on a video, but I want to go ahead and give Mushroom Leg a public shout out here. He recently did a fantastic video called Where's All the Burley Flake Gone? Or something along those lines, okay? So years ago, Matches 860 released his best video, in my opinion, called Confessions of a Burly Lover. And in my mind, Mushroom Legs video is like part 2 to that follow-up. He did a fantastic job.
I got a quick one. Old Dirty Shinobi, Big Pipe from the Goon Squad does have a pipe, a lootable pipe. I'm fairly certain. He's making a reference about Nikita and the video game Escape from Tarkov. Cheeky breaky. Yeah, there is a pipe, Big Pipe, one of the bosses in that game, has a pipe. I always love my tobacco pipe references in media, and one of my favorite video games. There is one.
What's that called?
The game is Escape from Tarkov. I'll bring up a picture of Big Pipe, and he's a dangerous guy in the game. It's a little bitty pipe. It does not look to scale.
Hold on. Is it the guy with like the big beard?
Yep. Here it is. I'm bringing a picture up. He's a big boy with a little pipe. That's all blurry. I don't know if I can find a better. Yeah, here's a better picture. Yeah, check him out. Oh.
But also, I'm looking at these pipes, man. The old German clay company's Briar pipes look pretty good too. So,
I'm Old Dirty Shinobi. I'm thinking you can loot it as an item. There's a couple of those items that are non-lootable, which they really should be lootable. But I'm thinking that one is lootable. I don't know what you can do with it though. Let me
sell it
real quick. Sorry guys, I'm going on a video game tangent.
yeah, Mushroom Leg says he knows the video I'm talking about. My favorite Matches video. I love any kind of burly talk, but I really thought that Mushroom's Leg video was kind of like a follow-up to that. You know what I mean? Because the state of burly is not looking great right now. We've lost a lot of great burly blends.
You can't buy it in Whole Leaf either. It's all sold out everywhere. It's Whole Leaf and Only Leaf and all that.
I know. It's like, we still have Wessex burley slice, and the price is decent, but you can't find it. There's just no readily available burley.
So for old Shinobi, Old Dirty Shinobi, it is lootable, and it's going on the flea market for 21,000 rubles right now.
Yeah, he's like, wait, you can loot the goon's pipe?
Well, the problem is there's 3 of them, and they are almost impossible to kill, and you have to kill them all to get it. So yeah, I've gotten it a few times, but tough AI programmed in those bosses. That game is not even a game. It's Stockholm syndrome. You get addicted to the torture and you can't give it up.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's how I was with Virginia tobacco to begin with. All the tongue bite, I had Stockholm syndrome.
It happens. Hey, that's where this AI-1 came from, Old Dirty Shinobi. This is a USSR civilian defense first aid kit. This one was shipped to me from Russia. Check this out. It's got all the stuff in there.
Didn't Russia also ship you a wife?
Olga, the artist. Yeah, that. See, the thing was, I could not find a woman to make buckwheat porridge as good. So now we have Olga.
Mrs. Burley Slice has to change her YouTube name to Olga the Artist.
That's pretty good. Chris come up with that, by the way. So I posted a picture of the beautiful wife's painting on YouTube or Instagram, maybe both, but somewhere Chris commented on it and said Olga the Artist, and I thought that was hilarious.
Now, she already had the nickname Olga, though, right? From somewhere.
Yeah, when we did the Russian tobacco video, she was with me. It was kind of Russian vibed, and I introduced her as Olga for the purposes of this video. And so she kind of got in the character, and we had a lot of fun with that.
And then Chris gave her the painter.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Chris is pretty witty, man.
So Dakota, did you get to look at those cups?
I
Anyone?
did. I went through the first like 3 or 4 pages.
Man, I can't decide which
The
one.
thing is, with the like Missouri Meerschaum stuff, man, it's just, you know, they're all probably going to smoke pretty similar to each other, and it's just very much personal preference and what's speaking to you.
Oh. I don't know.
I could probably do a community poll in the chat. We could spend your money for you that way. You're going to end up with a Hello Kitty painted cob, though.
I don't know, because my luck, they're going to pick one in the end. I'm going to decide, and it's not going to be the one they pick, and then I'm the community jackass at that point.
Get you a MacArthur.
Yeah, those are cool.
Too much pipe for me, man.
Yeah, I know. There's extra pipe in that.
I do like the idea of the using the bottom of the pipe almost as a handle. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
You never know. You might have to drive some tent pegs in the ground, too.
If I'm smoking a pipe and someone breaks into the house, for whatever reason, I don't have my pow next to me, which never really happens. I can hit someone over the head with that.
It'd be a hell of a way to go.
Death by cob.
Cobbed him to death. Dr. Bob's Nightmare says, yeah, get the giant MacArthur pipe. It is a classic looking pipe, like, as far as that goes. Mushroom Legs got those, what are they called, magnums? Walt?
Yeah, I think you call them Magnum something. Yeah, Chris has got one too.
Does Chris have one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has the new one and the old one, and there was some discrepancy with the he put pie with the size with Mushrooms Legs, but I gotta take some ibuprofen, guys. My back is killing me.
Too many options. Too many pipes.
I say one. I'm trying to find a bigger picture of it that I liked. I like that Raven cob.
I saw that one.
Raven. I don't know if you can see that or not.
I don't know why that's so blurred out, or it's so bright. I can't see nothing, man. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah.
It's in there. Yep.
I'll tell you another one that looks pretty good.
The Durham Dawn too.
Yeah, that looks good.
The Louis or the Lewis bent with the fiery red stem.
Oh, the Freebird. That's what you should get.
Play Freebird.
The featured Freebird.
That's the blue one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that one. Yeah, I thought that one looked cool.
Yeah. Black steel. The Mammoth Diamondback.
So you're going to order something tonight, right? On this live, you're ordering a pipe.
I have till midnight to decide. So I've got 2 hours.
The Mammoth Diamondback.
Yeah, that one looks cool, man. He was talking about that one too.
And that's got the 73-inch diameter chamber.
That's pretty nice. I like that.
There's that Raven.
It's not a small one like mine, in other words.
That was that Raven he was talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, Albert, there was a running joke with Mushroom Leg. I told him one time, I said, your name reminds me of Mini-Me from Austin Powers when they say he's got a kickstand.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, let's take a pipe such as the Raven, because it has a beautiful stem. And
that's a beautiful pipe.
Would I be able to take that stem and put it in a Country Gentleman, for instance? I'm curious. I don't know if I'd be able to.
I don't know. It depends on the size of it. Yeah, that one you can, because that's like what do you call that? That's like freehand stem.
Yeah, I see that now. I'm looking at it.
So that would probably go in any pipe.
Yeah, it's probably tapered, right?
It depends on your band that's around it. If it closes up around over the, not just a band that slides over the shank. It's one that's got to fold over a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I was thinking that.
Or you'd be seeing wood through it. If that mattered.
There's a reason why they call him Mushroom Leg. We'll see. Let me sit here and think about it for a second. Let me sit here.
Yeah, you still got 2 hours. 2 hours and no pressure. And this will be fun. During the live, you will order a pipe, and maybe next week or the week after, everyone will get to see it. That'll be a lot of fun.
As long as it makes it in time, but I am dedicating myself by midnight, maybe before. I'm not waiting till midnight once I decide, but I promise by the end of this live, I will have purchased a new pipe.
All right, guys, you heard it here. I promise by the end of this live, me and Hunter is going to do pure Rustica nasal snuff.
You son of a...
I asked Walt yesterday if he wanted me to send him some. He's like, no, I'm good.
We have to do the Rustica at the end of the live because I know that's what everyone wants to see. If we did it like at the beginning or halfway through, I think everyone would leave.
Hey, new name in here, Danny. Danny asks, thoughts on Watch City's Masshole? Well, me and the Pipe Hunter are both smoking it right now. If you like the European-style Burley Flakes, if you like cobblestone hiking, Solani aged Burley Flake, if you've had Ravenwood, Old Burley Bear, anything in that realm, you're going to love it. It's a beautiful, natural, maybe slightly cased, European-style, heat-pressed Burley Flake.
If he's getting any, he's probably already got it. Or they missed out on one.
Juxtaposer? Do it now!
I will when I'm ready.
Do it twice.
Do it twice, Walt says.
I could.
We've got 24 viewers. Like, this would be prime time to do some Rustica.
I could knock out 2 cobs, maybe.
I'm going to do some Rustica. Hunter, you don't have to if you don't want to. We got the viewers, and we're going to give them what they want. Are you down?
Well, we'll be right back. Let me grab it.
All right.
Oh, fun for the whole family.
This ought to make me think straight.
Do it now. All right. Juxtaposer,
All right.
brother, this is for you. That's not it, actually. Grab that gunslinger. All right, let me stand up. Okay, here it is. This is Toke Rustica Snuff. 100% Rustica tobacco. 8 times the nicotine as compared to normal tobacco. And it is insane.
The website does have a warning label on this one. Overconsumption of this snuff may result in hallucinations and or death.
In that order.
And if it looks like we're being a bunch of wimps and just taking a little bit, I promise just a little bit of this goes a long.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't take much. Thanks, old dirty Shinobi. I appreciate it, buddy. We need your prayers. This stuff is not fit for human consumption, but here we are, just like the shamans did it in the Amazon rainforest.
So, I'm
gonna do the pinch here, Hunter.
Okay, here we go.
I don't have a knife with me.
I've got just a hint of it here. It does not take much. 1, 2, 3.
Crazy.
Amazing. Dude, it is stinky stuff, though. It really is.
Moldy cheese that's been in a wet gym sock.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
blue cheese and some nasty socks. Dr. Bob's Nightmare says sprinkle some Toke on top of your bowl and smoke. I've done that before. I'm not the biggest fan. I know there's some old school pipe smokers that did that regularly. It's never been enjoyable for me.
I'm going to have to up the volume in the future because I'm missing the numbing sensation I used to get with that. And nothing.
No, we're just doing it every damn weekend and we're acclimated to it.
Okay, you want to talk about some Stockholm Syndrome. This Toke Rustica, some serious Stockholm Syndrome. That's what it is.
Lukester just got a crazy reference I made. That is so funny. I bet you anything he knows who I'm talking about.
Okay, you got to explain it because I guess I missed it.
It's a preacher guy on YouTube. He is hilarious. Anyway, old black preacher man, amazing.
Was it Lukester that made the reference to that stand-up, or not stand-up bit, but that comedy sketch?
Yep.
Now, I do a little toot now and then,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
not freebase.
I do not freebase cocaine, but I'll do a little toot. Lukester, nailed it. The League of the Keepers of the Briar. How are you doing? Man, Lukester catches all the references. That honestly, incredible.
The freebasing reference, my all-time favorite. That made my night. I thought that was the funniest thing. I had a buddy at work introduce me to that. And, man, I can't watch that without laughing to this day. Never gets old. Ah, man. Now my nose is running.
Yeah, well, I didn't do too much. I can say I did like an appropriate amount, and it was like a normal amount, and I didn't. My eyes are not red and crying, which is good. But I tell you what, guys, that stuff's so strong. It does not take much of it. You get weird sensations, and if you ever did any very fine dry snuff, if you do it too quick, it like hits the back of your skull and tries to escape or something. I don't know what's up with that sensation. It's a real thing.
I'm not saying I'm a super experienced snuff taker, but I've definitely used snuff for several years now, so I do have some technique. I will say the Toque Rustica does take some technique to use, because it would be really easy to not use that correctly.
Oh, I didn't see that comment. I did look that up. Juxtaposer. He said that earlier. My apologies. Yes, I did. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Guys, we have 27 viewers on here. I appreciate you stopping by. We have room for one more on the live. The Zoom link is pinned at the top of the comments. If anyone else would like to jump on here with us, please feel free to. So glad you stopped by. I would love to hear in the chat what everyone's smoking. If you haven't already chimed in, hope you're having a great weekend and staying warm.
You know, it's time for Lukester to join the video.
I mean, why not?
Lukester, you've been in the chat every single one of these. You are our most dedicated listener to the after party. Hit that Zoom button. Let's do it. It's time.
You can download the app. It takes 5 minutes. And you'll be right on here. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely free. Nothing to it.
But it's not Lukester to you, Hunter. It's Luke for you, buddy.
No, I corrected him and said, "No, sir, your name is Lukester."
He said, "I'm in bed."
Next up, we've got Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Come on,
Dr. Bob's Nightmare, the next YouTube presenter. He also is about to start dropping some hot videos.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare would be a great presenter if he decides to put out content, because when he came on the live, you know, great speaker, spoke so clearly. And that is not.
He did. I thought Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Honestly, I think you have a great personality, and you really, really should be making videos. You do a great job. If you have any interest at all, I think you should go for it. Danny says about to try Fire on the Levee again. Yeah, I missed out on that one, and I was trying to not focus on the limited releases as much, the small batch stuff, and I might have missed out on that one. Everyone really enjoyed it. Yeah, probably a good one.
Well, I hope Carolina Red Flake makes a return. That is the one small batch I will buy every single time. I love Carolina Red Flake.
I have unopened 10 and some in a jar. I feel like I'm good on it for now. I'm not that crazy about it. It's good. It's definitely good. It's not my jam though.
For me, you know, Cornell and Deal I think that they're most famous for their Burley. and the way they approach it, because the Cornell and Deal Burley blend is very unique to their own. You know what I mean? Haunted Bookshop, Old Joe Krantz. I think that, in my mind, the second thing that they do very original is the Red Virginia blends.
They're known for them, for sure.
Red Carpet, Carolina Red Flake.
Yep.
The way they approach Red Virginia is very unique compared to other people, and I really enjoy their Red Virginia blends. So that is why I have such a soft spot for Carolina Red Flake. That's not to say you can't buy a tin of opening night and Red Carpet and have an equally good experience.
Sure.
Carolina Red Flake is a little different. I'm not saying it's better, but where you can only get it one time a year, you know.
Walt, what'd you just pack up, buddy? What are you smoking now?
Old Dark Fire, Orlick's Strong Dark Fire.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Beans just. Oh no.
No, that was Beans, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Beans. He just did.
It wasn't Dark Fired though.
Dark Strong Kentucky. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. How is that, man?
It's pretty good. I just have to milk it. I got one little jar left.
When did it go out of production?
Ooh, a while ago.
Couple years?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, several years. I think 7 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think so.
It would have been between 2017 and I don't know. After 2017, I really started heavily watching YTPC in 2017, and it was still available then. You did say the Orlick blend, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So after 2017, because that's also when I started buying premium tobacco online. I'd already been smoking a pipe for a couple of years, but I put an option in 2017 when I started with premium pipe tobacco.
Yeah, it's mostly Dark Fire in Virginia now. I don't have none of the other flavors in it no more. I forgot what all it used to have in it. I think it had like nutrition and
I know it's the blend
molasses.
that has Virginia in the center and then like the two strips of Kentucky on the edge, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, you can read it out. Read Lukester's comment there, man. How cool is that?
That is so. I'm going to read this because this is the most badass way. Yes, I said it. To get a nickname. Lukester says that, I quote, "I got the nickname from Hulk Hogan at a WWE event when I was 11. He called me Little Lukester, so my brother called me that all the time, and it stuck." Yeah.
Which is funny. I end the podcast every time we record with a nod to Hulk Hogan. Every episode of the podcast ends with a nod to that. So, Lukester, thanks for sharing, man. That is a crazy cool story. You know what? I would go a step further. If I had a story like that for a nickname, I'd probably just get my name legally changed.
Yeah. So I've had one nickname in my life that I liked, and it is not nearly as cool as Lukester's story here. But when I was in college, I had a group of friends. We used to like to go bowling, and each one of us was a completely different ethnicity from like completely different places, you know. And I had a buddy from South America, then we had someone from like Europe somewhere. Anyways, no, that was the European tech. Anyways, what I'm getting at is I was called the Viking.
The Viking.
The only white guy.
We got someone. The Viking. I've had a lot of nicknames, man. A whole lot of nicknames. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, Dr. Bob.
Yes. Talked him into
it. Very nice. Very nice. Just waiting here. Dr. Bob will drop by. Walt, how many nicknames have you had in your life, buddy?
None.
No, none in the military?
No. This is
Nothing
my last
fun?
name.
Never had a woman to refer to you as jackass or anything like that on a usual basis? I mean, my wife calls me that.
Yeah, I probably got names like that.
Different, yeah.
My wife and kids.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare, very good to see you, sir. I love the lights in the background.
Great to have you.
Yeah, I got the stripper lights on because my other light's in the corner and it'll just blind the whole camera. All you'll see is a silhouette.
Hey, buddy, you got to explain yourself. I'm cool with the lights. I get it.
I'll be honest. It does look like you're about to be abducted. So what are you smoking, my friend?
rubbing out some Orlick Golden Slice.
Lovely, lovely.
That is 2 Orlick blends in the live right now.
It is. It is.
I haven't had Orlick Golden Slice in a couple of years, but I used to.
I to join because everybody had
Hey!
Cobb out, so I just smoked this one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll probably end up buying a Cobb. I might end up with that old German clay briar pot, but
Yeah, let me look at that. What website are you looking at that on, Hunter?
pipes. So old German clay pots. If you type that in, it'll pop up. And
Okay.
so for the live chat here in the chat box and everyone, one of my goals for 2026 is to smoke more pot-shaped pipes. It is a pipe that used to not agree with me, the shape, just something about it. And so towards the end of 25,
I would just do it.
look at that.
I would just pull the trigger. That looks incredible, man.
But you don't know what it will really look like because it's not that exact one. You know what I mean?
I mean,
They should look all about the same.
I think it's a no-brainer. You should order it.
But anyhow, what else? You know, I've come to love the pot-shaped pipe and I only have a few of them. So I'm thinking I need some more. Also, really into natural, unstained pipes like Morgan Bones that darken naturally. Really into that right now, too. So that's kind of like 2 birds with 1 stone. But I could end up with 2 Cobbs if I play it right.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a valid option. There's some definite benefit in that. For sure.
I don't know. We'll see. That kind of, you know, I don't have a lot of nose warmers. That Carolina Gent nose warmer looks great. The Cobbett Shire with the longer horn, beautiful collar, beautiful stem.
Mm-hmm.
The Louis Bent Fiery Red, it kind of looks like the Country Gentleman, kind of. Beautiful stem, kind of looks like a forever stem on that one.
I just smoked Virginias in my Cobbett.
Oh, yeah?
It looks
Yeah.
like it would lend itself well to that, Walt.
On my Cobb, I think maybe I'm just used to smoking this briar, but I've only found 2 blends that taste better in my Cobb than they do in the briar pipe. And that's Half and Half and Daughters and Ryan's 3 Sales.
Love
Okay.
And for some reason, I figured since the Half and Half smoked so good in the Cobb, I threw the Carter Hall in there. And for some reason, the Carter Hall just doesn't smoke good in that one.
Well,
Half and Half is just a classic. I don't know if anyone hasn't seen it. Here is some Half and Half from 1987. That was
I was still in
gifted.
high school.
Yeah, well, that was my birth year, so that was gifted to me and Hunter from Carrie. And
First year
what a
tobacco,
wonderful
is that a new thing?
it is now, baby. It is.
gift. Hey, CBD Ron, man. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Nightmare, you mentioned 3 Sales. Inexpensive blend, but one that I always keep on hand. Really good blend, straight Virginia, nice and bright. Really,
Mhm.
I
I read the reviews on it, and a lot of people said it was decent, and I was skeptical because I've tried to smoke those roll your own in the past when I was like down and out, and they were all terrible. But this one, if you pack it tight, it tastes good. It's way better than the $1.60 an ounce will make it sound like.
Yeah, I agree.
something cool without seeming like I'm bragging.
What is that?
Can I show you something cool without coming across bragging? Would that be okay?
Go for it.
Okay, I want to show you this.
CBD Ron is watching the fights tonight, man. I've been watching some old school UFC stuff. I was showing my middle son some Fedor clips from back in the day. I don't know if any of you guys are into MMA, but Fedor Emelianenko, just an absolute monster. Go ahead, Hunter.
They never fought in the UFC though.
3 Sales was originally blended by, of course, Mark Ryan, who owned Daughters and Ryan. And it was actually, well, I don't know, want to say it's originally blended. It was an old formula that he got the rights to, or he copied like a match. So Three Sails originally was called Three Castles a long time ago. And I have that. This tin is from the 1970s. I'm going to pop one day. So it's the same blend, essentially, but 50 years old.
Wow.
Cool. And this is a three...
My birth year tobacco.
For a decade at least. But this is 3 1/4 quarter ounces made in England. But that was Three Sails before there was Three Sails.
Wowzers.
Pick
Is the
that
can
up.
swelling up?
What is it?
Is the can all swelled up yet?
It looks okay. But it's still got the seal, though. We're good. But I will tell you this. I have no idea when I will open this. But you will be getting a little bit of that, Dr. Bob, when I do.
Cool.
And Walt, you're on the live, so I have to send something to you as well.
Yeah.
Now that I've mentioned it.
Don't leave me out.
Dakota, you all don't understand how much tobacco he's given me.
Oh,
I
whatever.
will never be able to repay him back.
Whatever.
Hey, Dakota says all right, so I would send him none.
But that.
How about Yorktown? Have you ever tried Yorktown?
Yeah, I got some of that.
You like it?
Yes. I haven't had it in a while, but from what I remember, I liked it.
What was it?
Yorktown?
Cornell Deal,
Yeah.
Yorktown bulk.
Yep, it's good bulk. Good bulk.
I switched to what is it called? The Perique version of that. It's Yorktown with Perique added.
Mm.
Damn, I can't think of the name of it.
I don't remember. I don't know if I've had that one, Hunter.
It has a name, but even in the description on Smoking Pipes, it says it's Yorktown with Perique added. Let me see if I can get the name. Cornell and Deal's Poplar. So I smoked that one now.
Poplar Camp, yeah.
But I've smoked a lot of the Yorktown. Great blend.
Have you had the Mountain Camp?
Have not had Mountain Camp.
I have that one if you ever want to try. It's a nice English Latakia based blend.
The next, I need to pick up some exclusive, which is available.
I had that one.
And it has 50% Perique.
Oh yeah, I got the ounce of Mountain Camp right here. It just came in last week.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if you like a nice rich Latakia blend, that's a good one.
Tastes like a light blend to me. I can compare it with like a maybe early morning pipe.
Really, I haven't had
Well,
it
I've
in
been
a
smoking a
long
lot of
time.
pirate cake lately, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe.
The best Cornell and Deal English, I think, is Star of the East.
Love Star of the East. I need to try Star of the East Flake. Everyone says it's good. I haven't had it yet.
I have a 10 of that, then we could pop soon.
Well, I
good.
really like the original Star of the East, and we all know Flake is just better.
Now, let me say, there is a lot of Cornell and Deal English blends that I have not got to yet. So this is just out of what I have had, which I'm not going to list, but it's definitely great. It's really good blend. Actually, I'm a big Cornell and Deal fan, kind of a fanboy. That one surprised me by how good how much I liked it. I was actually really surprised.
Yeah, they did a great job blending that one.
Yeah, I was smoking a lot of the GLP's Quiet Nights and the New Horizon Flake, and I like those. Those are both great. Then I got the Cornell and Deal Star of the East Flake, and I think that's my favorite out of all three of those.
Really?
I need to try it.
And I smoked it on the podcast. I have to smoke it here. Switching back to old number one.
I got my old original 311 out. Great pipe. Great pipe.
I'm going to get a poker. That's my next shape. I decided I need a poker pipe.
Oh, man, I've got two. I have a 311 that I smoke a lot as well.
Did Jeremy blend that one, or was that one already around?
Which
But
blend?
Juxtaposer says he's a Jeremy fan. I'm assuming he means Jeremy Reeves.
I think Star of the East was already around, if
Was
that's what we're talking about. I think.
I'm not exactly sure. It just says I'm a Jeremy fan. I think everyone here is a Jeremy fan, so we can relate.
Love poker. Dakota is the bigger poker fan out of the two of us. I really appreciate it. But he gave me, again, because I'm forever indebted to him and his generosity, a Jake Hackert poker. So an artisan poker that is, mwah.
Yeah.
Hell.
Love. So that brings me back to the very early days of the YTPC. Northwest Piper, Jason Dagner, a couple of those guys all had Jake Hackerts, and I wanted one. And then a few years back, I don't know, 2023 maybe, I ordered me one, and it was so pretty I couldn't bring myself to smoke it, so I just gave it to him. I knew he would.
It was so pretty. It took me a little while to bring myself to smoke it. But here we go. And I actually am not loading up the 673. I'm going to load up the Hackert with some mass hold.
There you go.
How does the Star of the East bulk compare with the tinned variety? Is it the same, you think?
I think they're the
haven't
same.
the 10 yet. I've got the 10, haven't opened it. I'm sure it'll be better because I typically like pressed tobacco better. Not always. Haunted Bookshop, is the exception to that. But
Wait, I think he's asking bulk versus 10. Is he asking about flake versus?
Yeah, not flake versus the loose, but the bulk versus the tin.
Oh yeah, by the bulk or the loose and bulk as well. I didn't think of that. What I'll tell you, I haven't had Star of the East ribbon cut in 10 yet, but like I've definitely had Haunted Bookshop in bulk and 10. I didn't notice a single difference. Other people have said they have. So
I didn't notice. I got it in bulk and it tasted exactly like the tin.
And even the moisture was the same for me.
I think if you get maybe one of their Virginia blends and you're wanting to store it long term, I definitely see the value in getting it tinned. Absolutely. There could be some other circumstances why you'd want to do that, and if nothing else, just to compare it. But compare it to what you think, and then save some money. Yeah, it's safe as long as it's in the tin, right?
I'll tell you what I'll do.
If it's something you like, I don't know why you wouldn't just buy it in bulk. I've never perceived of enough change to warrant that.
I would like to do. I spoke enough Haunted Bookshop. I always have some open. That's my go-to. I haven't spoken to much lately, but that's the one I can always go back to. I'd like to buy the 8-ounce tin of that so I can refill it.
Hunter, I got a question.
What you got?
CBD Ron says, I was a big Russ Olette fan. Obviously, me and you are as well. And he says his Magnum Opus was amazing. Is that one of the ones that David sent us a sample of?
That absolutely is. Hearth and Home Magnus Opus, which is a deep English blend.
I haven't tried that one, but I do have a little bit, Ron. So maybe that will make an appearance. I like Russ. I think he's a great guy, aside from just his blending abilities. I think he's a genuine gentleman. He's great.
Yeah. So we just on the podcast smoked Bingle Slice, the sutless version. Reintroduced that Russ blended. Another version of that Russ blended beforehand that was still very good is Fusiliers Ration. I've smoked it, and then a personal favorite, and I think Chris said it was a personal favorite of his too. That's Russ Olette's Firestorm. Now, that's not under Hearth and Home. That's actually under his name, Russ Olette. Still exclusively available through Pipes and Cigars before they were bought by SDG. But one of the most fabulous Virginia Perique blends you can get. And it was actually ribbon cut. Phenomenal,
though. Rye Bread Piper, good to see you in there, buddy. Says that he likes the Haunted Bookshop and the cake the best, but he mainly smokes the bulk version. Luxter says he uses his Carter Hall's tub for his bulk Haunted Bookshop, which is an interesting option.
That's Match's reference.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
See, I didn't catch that one.
Yeah. And so something else for Luxer here is in one of Match's videos, he's talking about Zippos. Every morning he refills his Zippo and he does a 6-second count how much fuel he puts in it. And so I do the same thing every morning, grab my whatever Zippo I'm using that day. Usually it's the Cornell Deal pipe insert. 6 seconds, I let the fluid in, and it lasts me the whole day.
I sent Hunter a matches meme today. I'll go ahead and bring that up. You guys probably all saw it, but I'm going to go ahead and show it off here.
I had to show Jill when
you did show her?
She's not home yet.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to show up backwards, so y'all let me know. But it's the classic meme format. Let me see if you can see that.
It shows up.
Yeah, it's great. I had to explain it to my wife, but extremely funny. Yeah. It got quiet all of a sudden.
Well, I had to light my pipe.
How's the toke hitting you?
It's short-lived. That's the thing about it. It doesn't deliver. Snuff doesn't deliver nicotine for long. And you're not doing a lot in volume, so it's kind of it doesn't take a lot of that stuff either, though. But I didn't do enough to really have any effects after a few minutes.
It's kind of like a cigarette. It is a quick, spike nicotine hit, and then it drops off fairly quickly.
Have you ever had nasal snuff?
Never. I've never chewed either.
Would you give it a go?
I don't know. Not after watching you guys.
It's not all that strong. Keep that in mind. Some of it is very mellow and pleasant. What I would recommend
I've
for
thought
someone
about the bacon and cheese. I might give that one a shot.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That's wild. Rye Bread Piper has a Hacker pipe. It's a great smoker. I'm so happy to hear that.
And this is, it's worth mentioning that this poker is a good bit bigger than a 311 would be, a Savinelli 311.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a sizable, for a nose warmer, it's like good capacity. Well, you don't smoke many nose warmers, do you?
No, not really. I have a few.
That's not something I see you with a whole lot.
No.
I kind of like them.
Because they're normally small bowls, too.
I don't like small bowl nose warmers. I like normal or large capacity.
Well, I got that one poker. It's kind of a nose warmer, I guess.
Which one's that?
I think it's a, what you call it? I forget what it is. It's one of them Savinelli knockoffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rossi.
Oh, that's the Rossi 311.
Yeah.
I've never had one.
And then that little black cob I have. That's not the only ones I have. I have so many longer ones. I
like my Rossi pipes. I've got 4 or 5 of them. I do like them.
My first Morgan Bones was a little nose warmer brandy, maybe kind of like a bent bulldog. Anyways, I gave that to someone, and he loves it. I'm glad he has it, but I've missed that pipe ever since. Little nose warmer, Morgan Bones, great pipe. I used to love to use that in the morning with like some early morning pipe, a light English, and a cup of coffee. Rah.
I had someone commenting recently. I think it was, well, I don't remember exactly who it was, but he was saying his experience with nose warmers was that they burn his tongue up, and that makes sense.
And they're not good with beards and mustaches either.
Well, that's true. That does make sense. A longer shank, it provides more surface area to cool down, but it's just not been my experience. Even though the physics of that makes sense in my head, I've never had that much of a difference.
They used to do that to me, and that was one reason I think I got rid of that Morgan Bones. That the guy really wanted it. I'm like, yeah, if you really want it, you can have it. It's fine. I've got enough pipes. Yeah. But I just don't really get tongue bite anymore. And so something like this Jake Hacker at one point would be too much of a nose warmer for me. Now it's not a problem. And so that was another reason why one of the pipes I was interested in is the Missouri Meerschaum Carolina Gents. It's the Cornell and Deal branded, one of the Cornell and Deal branded.
Yeah.
I never bought any nose warmers because I never had any luck, and now my luck's changed, and I can kind of smoke them now.
I was doing nose warmers more, but now like a standard length pipe is fine for me as well. Like this Peterson Spigot here. Regular size pipes are just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I have that Bing's Favorite, which is, would you call it a demi-warden almost? It's not bent the same, but I mean, it's like lengthwise similar.
Technically, it's a Bing's. So Bing's isn't, exclusive to Cornell and Deal. That's
right.
actually shaped like billiard.
Cornell and Deal?
What a Savinelli. That's basically the same thing.
They are they have the exclusive American distribution rights. So yes.
But yes, the Bing shape, it isn't just Savinelli. That is considered, like a shape, like a billiard.
Right. But I'm just saying, I know the bend is different, but the length would be, so as far as the surface area for cooling down the smoke, right?
Yeah.
It could be considered like a demi-warden.
I've never actually heard the term demi-warden. Does that just mean like a shorter church warden?
Yeah.
Then yes, then I think it would apply to that. I was really impressed by your Bings. I thought it was great.
Yeah, for the price too. Yeah, very nice, smooth. Not a high polish on it, but very, very, very. No dings or anything either. You know what I mean? It's kind of a flat, smooth, but it looks great. I love that thing.
So there's none in stock now. But when I was looking up these Missouri Meerschaum pipes, there's a Missouri Meerschaum Bing, which they made.
Is there?
They made for the Country Squire. That runs the place or owns it with his long hair. What's his name? JD. So I guess a Bing's is like JD's favorite pipe.
Okay.
Description. So we wanted like a Bing style cob. So it has a cob with the Bing's length, but it was really cool. If that was available, I'd pick that up now.
Old Dirty Shinobi, I think he's smoking the left-handed pipe there.
He might.
It sounds fruity like an aromatic. I hope you enjoy it, brother.
Geez, that's a funny comment. I like that. So yeah, I have exclusively smoked Englishes in the Jake Hacker. I don't think I've ever smoked any. No, I've smoked Virginias in it too. I think this is the first time I've smoked a Burley in it. And this mass hole is really singing in this Jake Hacker.
I'm glad to hear it. Everything I've had this mass hole in so far for me has really performed well. I haven't had it in extremely the old Dirty Shinobi says I'll transition to Scudo in a bit. I haven't tried the mass hole in any of my smaller pipes that I usually just smoke Virginias out of. Yeah. But like most of my normal size pipes, all dimensions, it is smoked quite well out of. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
It was good in the Meerschaum, but it wasn't better in the Meerschaum. And the smallest pipe that I've smoked it in, I think, is a 673.
Chris had the same experience as you, right? The Meerschaum didn't bring anything extra out of it, right?
Right. He smoked it in an actual Meerschaum pipe. I used a Meerschaum bowl with my Falcon.
Okay.
At the same time, he brought up the idea. I said, this is as close as I could get. Hey, let's do it. It wasn't bad. It was still a mass hole. Very, very good. It didn't sing in it, though, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Walt, you got a new blend there?
Mm-hmm. Amphora, Kentucky.
How much of that you got?
And Amphora. I'm looking to see if I got another pouch of it somewhere.
That's one of the ones I'm on the lookout for.
We've got Smoky Stash, Cameron.
Hey, buddy. He took a gorgeous picture today on Instagram. Everybody look up Smoky Stash on Instagram and add him. He has the best photography on the Instagram pipe community. Really great guy, knows his stuff, has a wonderful collection of artisan pipes.
If anyone watched my review I put out this week on Cornell and Deal's Firebird, Cameron, aka Smoky Stash, is who that shout out in the beginning was to. Cameron, I did get my review out for that finally, and I greatly appreciate it. And actually, before we started the podcast, I finished off the last of the sample. So thank you again for that. Really appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, Ron says he wished he could smoke inside. He would smoke way more, and I understand. We have a Canadian friend, the Urban Hermit, and man, he's got to bundle up like an Eskimo to go smoke, and it's no joke.
I have, before the baby was here, I could smoke in the whole house. I limit myself to my smoking room now, and I use an air purifier to help a little bit. But yeah, still got my smoke room though. I'm very, very grateful and fortunate because I know not a lot of people have that opportunity. But it's like I remember living at Mom's, you know, that like that little back porch area.
Yeah,
I remember sitting out there at nighttime with like this little dainty light, like snow falling, just like trying to get a pipe in. I'm like, I gotta buy my own effing house.
Yeah, living at mom and dad's as a kid, you know, or late teenage years, it presents problems.
So I moved out, and now I can smoke my pipe comfortably.
My first apartment, guys, was across the street from mom and dad's. I didn't do any laundry. I never cooked. I just ran across the street to mom and dad's for everything and crashed at my apartment. You know what I mean?
He had a disconnected bedroom, is what it was.
That's what it was.
I don't like ever left there, to be honest. Listen, I was at your apartment one night, hanging out there, and you had that damn mannequin in the living room.
I got some funny stories about that mannequin. My goodness. It about got me shot one time.
It about got itself shot one time. I was walking through your living room. We were hanging out playing a computer game in your bedroom, and the lights were off in the living room. And I had forgotten about that freaking mannequin. And I'm walking through there, and all of a sudden, I mean, right in front of me is just the outline of a human being. And I'm like 13 years old. Ow.
I got so many stories about that stupid mannequin. And, you know, I moved like 3 or 4 times. I took that mannequin with me. And it was a chick mannequin, right? And I was always finding different sets of women's underwear to put on and stuff. And guys, if that mannequin could talk, my goodness, the stories.
What ended up happening to that thing?
I threw it away.
Yeah. I
was tired of lugging it around everywhere.
Man, it has some stories though. But yeah, that freaking mannequin.
So I had a cop stop by my apartment one time, and he needed to talk to me about something like mundane. You know, I wasn't in trouble or anything. I don't remember. I knew him really well, but he stepped into my living room. We were chatting, and we were just kind of inching in further into my house, and like around that corner, I have that mannequin, and it's standing up, you know, right there in the corner of the living room. And he kind of comes to the threshold, and he's just turning slightly, and it kind of appears in his periphery. And he about jumps out of his skin, takes a step back, puts his hand on a smoke wagon, you know. I'm like, whoa, it's okay, you know. It came from an old Sears building. It's all good.
Is that where that came from?
No, it wasn't Sears. It was
It
was a clothing store in the mall that was having a closing sale.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the name of that place. But anyway, I was there for that closing sale, and everything had been picked through. You know what I mean? And I was talking to the manager, and I'm like, so how much for one of these cash registers? Just being my stupid self. And she's like, oh, that's corporate. We can't sell that. And I was just like asking about dumb stuff, right? So finally, I'm like, all right, well, I want this mannequin here. I was like, I think she's beautiful. I want to take her home. And the manager's like, well, that's not for sale. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's for sale. And I was like, what's it going to take? I want it. And she was laughing. I had everyone laughing at me. And I ended up getting it for $20. So I got this beautiful, lovely female mannequin for $20. So, yeah, hilarious.
Oh my! If you probably don't have a picture of it, do you?
I don't think I do. I don't
You had
think
some
so.
crazy costumes on that thing. It was wild.
Preppin' Piper, another Canadian friend. Hope you're staying warm, my man. Stands with a fist. Piper, good to see you. Good morning to all. Hope you're doing well, man. What time is it over there?
You know, I don't think I have any horror stories of my first place. But what I did get is that giant leather chair I had in my smoke room. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Massive thing.
Good times, man.
I still have one thing for my first smoke room. When we moved into the house, we decided that would be the room that I smoke in. And it wasn't until we bought the house we noticed above the doorway was "This is not a smoking room" sign, which is funny because the guy that lived there before me had parties there all the time. It was most definitely a smoking room before I got there. And I thought that was so funny that we deemed that to be the smoke room before we saw the sign, that when we moved, I had to take that sign, and it's now above the doorway in my current smoking room.
So, Stands with a Fist Piper says mannequin. It was the AI girlfriend before the AI girlfriend. It was definitely a conversation piece. And it is 5:45 a.m. there. Now, I don't remember exactly where Stands with a Fist Piper is, but he talked about taking a trip from Zimbabwe to South Africa or something one time. So maybe he's in that part of the world. I can't remember. Maybe, I don't know if he's keeping that to himself, but if he wants to put that in there, that'd be cool to know.
What happened with Yusuf? Did we lose Yusuf again?
Yusuf, there's an update Just Piping put out, said Yusuf is going somewhere for 6 months to do something.
Oh, that's right.
And he will be MIA for a little bit. I can't remember what the details were. I need to get his email, to be honest with you. I'm guessing he uses email.
I don't know if he'll have internet access where he's going.
Yeah, I don't know either. I wish him the best in his endeavor, whatever he's up to. Yusuf is like the traveler, man. He is all over the place. He came to the U.S. and had the grand tour, man. He went from like coast to shining coast. He said he had like 500 and some cigars, and I don't even know. It was insane.
And if it was anyone else, I wouldn't believe him. But like,
Yusuf ain't gonna lie about it.
Yeah, no, definitely true. If Yusuf said so. So, Dr. Bob, Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Your smoking story, well, I don't want to say smoking, we'll say pipe journey, was a really interesting story. How you went from, cigars. We talked about this, smoking like mad amount of money of cigars a day to switching to pipes. Do you still venture into cigars ever?
Very rarely, because I enjoyed the flavor of the pipe more now. The last couple times I smoked a cigar, someone gave me one, and they're good cigars. I still enjoy them, but I just like the flavor of the pipe more. I mean, I imagine if I had won the lottery, I'll probably buy a couple boxes and keep them around. But I like smoking the pipe better now.
Right.
I think, like, for one good cigar, it used to be $10. Now it's like $15 for a good cigar. I can buy an entire tin of like C&D or GLP's tobacco for that $15 and get like 20 smokes out of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So every time I buy a cigar now, and I do buy them occasionally, don't get me wrong, I love cigars, but I just see that price and I'm like, I'm passing up like 20 beautiful pipe smokes for one good cigar smoke. I hope this thing ain't plugged. You know what I mean?
And the hard thing with the cigars too is you've got to set aside that 2 hours where you can sit there and enjoy it.
Yes.
And then you hope someone doesn't come up and bother you, and then they want you to put your cigar out, and you're like, "Hey, leave me alone!" Fucking, what are you doing?
Yep. Every damn time.
I don't smoke cigars in the house now since we had the baby. Of course, I still smoke pipes. That'll never change. But even if I could still smoke cigars in the house right now, it would be impossible because since having the baby, I have had very, very few uninterrupted smokes in the past 5 months. I didn't have to set the pipe down and go out and help with something, which I love being a dad. It's no issue. You know what I mean? I love being involved. But like with cigars, it would be impossible. You know what I mean? I can't stand to put a cigar down and let it go out.
All right, guys, let me get caught up here. Stands with a Fist Piper lives in Cyprus now, but was born in Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, of course. And I don't know if I mentioned it here. I absolutely love reading about Rhodesia. I read a lot of military history, so a lot of times it ends up being reading about the Rhodesian Bush War. Anyway, Stands with a Fist Piper, I would love to talk to you about Rhodesia sometime. I really, really, really love reading about Rhodesia. Let's see here. CBD Ron says Caldwell and Dumbarton is his jam for cigars currently. He was huge into cigars for over a decade. Now he's more of a pipe guy, even though I still like cigars. Yeah, Dumbarton Tobacco and Trust, Steve Saka, one of my absolute favorite cigar brands out there. I've had correspondence with Steve. I think the world of him. Very knowledgeable guy. He is an asshole, but he knows it, and he'll admit it. He's the nicest asshole out there. He set aside time for me when I was an itty bitty little YouTuber, and answered questions for me and typed out paragraphs about blending and stuff. So I have nothing but respect for Steve, and I hope to continue to purchase his cigars for a long time to come. I still have a couple of last year's Year of the Duque cigars, which are fantastic. I had a Umbagog bronze back just the other day. So yeah, fantastic cigars.
I've had the Umbagog. I've had several Umbagogs. Not sure if I've had the bronze back. Wait, did we smoke the bronze back on the podcast? Okay, we did. Couldn't remember.
The Mi Querida Tricky Trocky is another one of my favorites.
We had that on the podcast, I think. Or I've had one at least. I don't.
Old Dirty Shinobi says exactly. The Rhodesian army was badass AF. Yeah, anybody that gets out there and fights a war in some little booty shorts, you know what I'm saying? FNFAL's rocking. It was a vibe, no doubt about it. Tejano Piper in the chat. What's going on, my brother? It's very good to see you, sir. I started smoking cigars a little later in life, but glad I did. Tejano Piper is an excellent photographer, but what he really is probably known for is his videography. My goodness, what a talented man.
He, man, that Bing's favorite he posted, it's the same one I have, but Tejano made it look so much more beautiful than I ever could have done.
Yeah, very talented, very stylish.
Very.
I got a lot to learn from him. And he's made us some, I don't have my little leather pouches in here, but he's made us some really nice personalized gifts. Just big thanks to him.
Here we go.
There you go. Show off yours. Look at that.
And then
embroidered leather pouches.
Check that out.
Very cool.
Very awesome gift. Very, very much appreciated.
Yeah, it's humbling to be part of a community such as this. There's lots of good communities, I'm sure, on this planet, but I have, in my life, never came across anything quite as unique and awesome as the pipe community at large, with a couple exceptions. Those assholes on the forums that don't like YouTubers can go pound sand. But yes, for the most part, the pipe people are incredible.
That's great.
I'm joking. There's great people on the forums. They just don't run the forums.
Like everywhere you go, there's great people and there's not so great people. And the pipe crowd's no different. But what sets the pipe crowd apart is that for the most part, there's a lot more good than there is bad.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what sets us apart.
And even the people that run the forums are great people, I'm sure. And, they wouldn't act like the way they do online to anyone's face.
Definitely nicer people in the pipe community. Like the website or the YouTube channel I run is just full of jerks. It's like mainly what we lurk in the chats and we take down notes and then we go live and talk shit about everybody. People clip pictures, they take screenshots of you, then they make AI videos about you and they put them up on their channel. These guys are terrible.
I've been fooling around with AI, and I've got some funny pictures that I've made. I just don't know when to post them, so it will seem funny and appropriate. But
Mushroom Leg caught some bad vibes too. I'll tell you what, guys. All joking aside, really, they pretty much openly say they do not like YouTubers. I'm not joking. Before I got banned from that forum, someone else posted one of my videos as a topic of discussion, and someone didn't like my video, and they're like, "This guy's just rambling," and I'm like, "Sorry, you don't like my rambling." And he's like, "You shouldn't promote your YouTube videos on here. This is a forum," and I'm like, "Dude, I didn't post it." You know what I mean? And it was a hot shit show. Yeah, nothing productive came of it. And that's most unfortunate because the amount of knowledge on them forums that's documented and the amount of experience from the people participating in that is enormous. What a wealth of knowledge, just a complete archive. And it's great to look stuff up on there, but to be a part of it, you got to be in their clique, or it's just not gonna fly.
they can get clicky for sure. I would agree with that.
Did they ban you just because they didn't like what you were saying, or were you catching heat?
No. It continued. It cascaded like these things always do. I was inactive on there for a long time, just looking stuff up. Once I started posting stuff and like trying to be, a part of the conversation, I believe it was like very apparent that hey, you're new here and you have to go through the gatekeepers before you get any respect or something like that. And they just started like, I don't know. It just went south, man. And I probably could have conducted myself differently, to be honest, if I was just wanting to, for the sake of keeping the peace. But I was just being my natural self. I'm a nice guy. And I call them as I see them, and it just they didn't like that, and I didn't like that they didn't like that and the way they were treating me. So it all just kind of blew up and went south. But I'm not worried about it. It's not a big deal. I hope the absolute best for him. Carrie is in the chat. Just speaking of you earlier, Carrie, got the 1987 half and half there. Check it out, guys. Boom.
And I'm looking up pipes right now. I'm getting close to the cutoff point.
Carrie sent me some fountain pens, guys. I don't know who all's played with fountain pens. I've been reading a lot. I want to make sure I'm like pretty on top of it before I start. And I think tomorrow might be the day that I actually ink them up and attempt to write with them. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, total opposite, Mushroom. I completely agree. It's I'm not the only one that's noticed it. It's not just my opinion. So, Carrie, I'm still smoking the Watch City Masshole. We smoked Bingle slices on the podcast episode tonight, and everyone's kind of smoking something different. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, you still got the Orlick Golden Slice?
No, I loaded up the Opera pipe with some Mountain Camp. This is my English blend pipe.
Nice, beautiful. Hunter, where are you smoking now?
I've got the Jake Hacker Poker with Watch City Cigars Masshole Flake.
Gotcha. Walt?
What
are you smoking?
The M4 Kentucky blend still.
All right.
Yeah, I found you a pouch.
Oh, my man. I will
send it with your pipe.
I will purchase it.
I'll send it.
I will give you all the monies, Walt. You get all of my doubloons, buddy.
For anyone that didn't catch it, tonight on the chat here, I'm going to be purchasing a new pipe. And it is between an old German clay brand briar pipe, or a new Missouri Meerschaum cob with the fancy stem?
Okay, hold on a second. I think I can do a poll in chat. Actually, let me see here. I need a moderator because I don't know how this stuff works.
Calling Mrs. Burley Slice. Calling Mrs. Burley Slice.
Top fans. No. I know it can be done. I just don't know how to do it. Oh well. Maybe I'll investigate that. And Old Dirty Shinobi says, I need that M4. Taylor Piper says, I'm enjoying some Cavendish with honey and vanilla. I think it's Lane BCA.
I've had Lane BCA. It's not bad. I prefer it over something like Captain Black. You know,
I don't think I've had that one. I've had Lane 1Q, plenty of it.
My favorite Lane that I can think of at the moment, at least, is HGL, which is RLP6 with, from understanding, RLP6 with Latakia added, and it's much more aromatic than it is Latakia, but you definitely get the smokish Latakia in there. And actually, I find it very enjoyable.
Brings a little nuance to it.
Yeah, it's an aromatic, but it does have the English element. It's I wouldn't call it it is an aromatic English crossover, but it leans more towards the aromatic side. But a good blend.
Mushroom Leg says, got me a new pipe coming Monday. It's been a few months. I've been good. Are you trying to convince me or yourself, Mushroom Leg?
He's been good. I'm being bad.
Oh, Hunter.
What we got? Let me get back. Yes, you did, Cameron.
Ooh, Mushroom Leg ordered a Costello. Very exciting. Danny says started with Burley Morning Pipe and now Fire on the Levee. Very tasty. Very tasty. League of the Keepers of the Briar says, I missed my HGL package today. I have to get it from the post office Monday. I hate that for you, my friend.
Something here.
Tiano Piper says, it's very sweet. I'm smoking indoors, so the fam doesn't mind it. Terry says, Costellos are pretty. They're very high-end pipes. They're nice. Very nice. I don't own one. I've looked at a bunch of them on the estate market. At some point, I'll get me one. At some point. Coffee and Leaf has made it to the chat. He says, same mushroom. A few months feels like years. I have my first Morgan Bones coming.
There we go. So, yes, Cameron, that was the Ehrlich Dark Strong Kentucky, if I've got the name right. I just looked at it. But it is the 2017.
Oh, boy, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'm going to dig into that one. I'm pretty excited about that.
Mushroom Leg says they practically smoke themselves. There are certain pipes that you just, I mean, it's so effortless and they smoke so well. It's like, yes.
That little Morgan Bones billiard I have, I smoked it, would have been last week while I was driving to Virginia and back. That was the perfect carb pipe. Easy to clench, just stays lit, smokes dry and cool. Just a phenomenal pipe.
I think Morgan Bones is probably the best value in the market. Sandblasted, natural finish. You get a whole lot for the money.
Yeah. I mean, I there's nothing else you can really say. They're that good.
I hope Coffee and Leaf enjoys his. I'm excited for him. I think it's just phenomenal value. Mine has darkened up incredibly over the last year. I only have one. I should have like 30 of these. I only have one. But it's a chubby Rhodesian, little nose warmer, and it's my work pipe, my car. It's what I smoke in my vehicle on the commute, and I just love it.
Yeah, yours is almost like black at this point.
Sammy G Fire Dance. It is blackberry-ish. Haven't had the Fire Dance. I've heard mixed things about it, but I did hear berry notes. That's
the one I was talking about last night that took about 3 days to dry out.
yeah. Well, I mean, most of Samuel Goff stuff is wet. And I'll tell you what else is wet is Germain's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wet enough to mold.
Yeah.
It is.
Hunter and I can tell you about that. Yeah, it sucks.
Yes. Specifically I'll just say
Yeah, go ahead and show it. Mine's not in here, or I'd show it.
Brown flake. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the camera.
Okay.
But if I take a picture, you can see it right in the center here. Big. But
yeah, I got this about a month ago. Opened the tin, gave Hunter some. It was so wet. I mean, really wet. I just closed the tin back up, and I was like, I'll come back way later and see if it's dried out any. And I came back way later, and it was all moldy. So, I could have introduced something with my hands, of course. The problem is that same day I divided up like a bunch of different tobaccos, and I haven't had any problems with anything else. The moisture was just out of control, and now that $30 tin went to waste. But it is what it is. You live, you learn. I was excited about that blend too, which is one of the.
I've smoked Esoterica, but I've never smoked any Germains, so that was going to be my first venture into the Germains catalog, and not yet.
Well, the Esoterica I ordered with that on that same drop, the Tilbury, I thought was a phenomenal Virginia blend. I really like that. Very creamy. Nuanced Virginia, very quality leaf.
And the Penzance that we've had, man, I just love Penzance. Very hard to get. Stonehaven, we both really want to try.
We'll get to it at some point. It's just it's not worth it for me for chasing the secondary market prices.
No, if I catch it when it actually hits like smoking pipes or pipes and cigars or Nova or something, I'll absolutely buy it. Hands, no question. But I'm not paying like 10 bid prices for anything.
Yeah, me either. 29 viewers. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. It's very exciting. This after party we have going on is a lot of fun, and I'm really glad everyone is stopping by. Feel free to comment and be part of the conversation.
And I've got 1 hour to make my decision on what my new pipe will be. Now I'm looking at
you've got 53 minutes to decide, but yeah, no, I think you should definitely go with the Old German. That's my vote.
Man, I hope it darkens up. It looks like it would.
Teano, I know that Hunter has had the penny farthing, and I think Walt has had it as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I haven't had it.
Oh, you haven't had that one? Okay.
No, I haven't had penny farthing yet. I got it, but I haven't smoked it yet.
Okay.
I have smoked 2 tins of penny farthing, and I thought it was phenomenal. Really great.
I've heard nothing but good about it.
Creek blend with a little bit of Kentucky thrown in, and really.
It's shag cut?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. But a shag cut vapor, which I thought was pretty interesting.
That sounds exciting to me. It's one I'd like to try.
It was good.
Mushroom Leg says, I say the Old German also for Hunter. So there's 2 votes for the Old German. It's a natural pot. It looks crazy good to me.
Tough one, man. Well, I'm going to say no to the Diamondback. So that one's out of the question.
And getting closer through the process of elimination.
Let's see.
So Talon Piper says that's what the tobacconist said. Yeah, it sounds like you have an informed tobacconist there, man. It's so cool people that have been brick and mortars they can go to and talk to a tobacconist that knows what they're doing. That's really cool. Really cool.
If
Even cooler to have one of those pipe tobacco.
It's rare, isn't it?
Yeah.
the one closest to us has a pretty good pipe collection, a lot of Cornell and Deal and GLPs, but they've got a few other things. Problem is, it's like well over an hour away.
Yeah, I just don't go that way very often.
No, if the only time I'm there is when I'm specifically driving to go there, which not even once a year at this point, but it's not in an area that I'm ever passing through and just happen to have the chance to stop by. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is. They do have some pipes though. That's where this one came from.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter was with me that day. It was an incredible day.
Hot boxing in the truck.
We did. Yeah, the lounge was closed due to ventilation issues that day, and
Raining outside.
it was raining. It was pouring it down, and we smoked in the car. It was great. Carrie says she bought the Firebird last year. Was not impressed. I've heard very mixed things about it, guys. So if you like it, you like it, and no one's correct if they tell you you're wrong. But a lot of people not so happy with it. I know Johnny wasn't impressed.
Mm-mm.
Teano says Pipe Hunter recently did a review, I think, question mark.
I did. I liked it. I thought it was nice, but everyone has their own opinion.
And yours has been sitting for a year, right? That was 2025's.
Yeah, it might have been sitting for a year as well.
Yeah, I thought the components looked interesting, but listening to your review and listening to some other people's thoughts, I'm not sure if I would like it. But maybe I would. I'm just not sure.
I think you would like it better than you think you would, but even in the review, I said it's good. But as far as small batch goes, I'm still leaning more towards like Carolina Red Flake.
Yeah,
I wouldn't smoke Firebird again. I'm not saying I didn't really enjoy it, but if it was like I could only pick one or the other, you know what I mean? I would pass up on Firebird to get the Carolina Red Flake.
sure. But Carolina Red Flake also is kind of your jam.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's your thing. So to be expected.
But it's really not a fair comparison. There is a lot of Virginia and Firebird, but what really stood out to me was the Kentucky and the Oriental. You know what I mean? But it is a Virginia blend. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's very, very different than Carolina Red Flake.
Walt,
You like the Folklore, Hunter?
I have a pound of it. I haven't smoked it yet.
Really?
sounds about right. Walt, have you had the Firebird?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I'm like Hunter. I liked it, but I bought 2 tins last year. It only opened one. Never even smoked through it. But whenever I open, I enjoy it. Just never one. It's like the other one, Sansa Poco one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like it too, but I never just sit there and smoke it over and over again. I smoked it once and set it down.
That's how I felt about Sansa Pulcro. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't one that I was like reaching for again. You know what I mean? I opened up my tin, I smoked it, I enjoyed it. Glad I had it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the Firebird's still out there, so it didn't sell out.
Right.
So it's still out there. That tells you how much people liked it. It was my first small batch I jumped online for to buy because I liked the way it sounded when it first came out. But,
Cameron says Firebird was hit or miss for him. It sounds like that's a lot of people's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
CBD Ron says Red Flake, do you prefer it with or without Perique? So it's my experience. I've only had this past year's, which was with Perique, but the Perique was not that present. It was kind of.
I prefer without.
Okay. This past year's was good.
I think I'm going to go without, but the reason isn't the Perique. I felt like the Virginias tasted a lot different than the straight Virginia Carolina Red Flake. It didn't taste like the same blend with Perique. You know what I mean? The Virginia's different to me. Walt, did you have the same experience with that?
Yeah, and I just like when they came out with just the Virginia one, that's the one I always liked. Then they came out with one later with the Perique in it. And I actually liked that one better after it aged some with the Perique in it. But then I smoked the new one with Perique in it and didn't like it as much again.
Is it all as ketchup-y as this past year's?
Some of them.
No, I didn't think so.
This past year's for me, man. The 10 note was that of a days old McDouble wrapper. I mean, really, it quite the dominant ketchup presence there.
But like,
I let it air out for a couple days, and it smoked really good. I ended up enjoying it. We smoked on the podcast. I thoroughly enjoyed that blend, but that ketchup note was predominant for me. It was hard for me to get past at first.
The new one?
Yeah, 2025 with Perique.
even though I think I preferred it without Perique, I'm still buying it if it comes out with Perique. You know what I mean? That's not to say I didn't like Perique. I'm still liked it enough. I would buy it again for sure.
Wow. So Mushroom Leg says he'll say that Carolina Red Flake with Perique 2025 is as good as McClellan Virginia's. He was gobsmacked by that stuff. That's interesting.
Oh. Okay.
So
Well, you know,
Mr. Dearly says he's got a few tins coming his way. He didn't get to try it last time. I'm on smoking some special Latakia Flake in a black skull clay with red eyes. Interesting. This batch of Carolina Red Flake with Perique is stellar. I'm glad I snagged a few of those. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, man. Seriously, I think it was good. Just at first, I was off put by that ketchup note. It wasn't just the tin note. I also perceived it in the flavor when I tasted it. But quickly, it either aired out or I was a little acclimated to it, and it didn't bother me. We reviewed it on the podcast. Really enjoyed it. But just an observation.
The ketchup note of the Carolina Red Flake. I smelled it in the tin. It wasn't a vinegary ketchup, you know what I mean? But there was ketchup.
That's why I said a day's old McDouble wrapper. The vinegar done dried up out of the ketchup.
But, you know, I really didn't get a whole lot of that in the flavor, though.
I caught just a little bit of it at first. Ended up really liking it, though, so I don't want to, like, persuade anyone or let anyone think that, like, I'm saying it wasn't good. It was just very observable at first for me.
That used to be a staple for good Virginia if it smelled like ketchup.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Mushroom Leg's talking about the McClellan stuff, classically ketchup-y, right?
I might have said this before, but I read somewhere in one of the old forums that they found paperwork where they McKellen's had a patent for a vinegar they made using tobacco juice, and that's what they used to get that vinegary smell on their tobaccos and stuff.
Interesting. Did you know tobacco is one of the 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper, I believe?
Really?
I think so. That was an old school flavor in a lot of stuff.
I know licorice is one.
I always heard prune juice.
I always thought that too. And found
Prune
out
juice.
true.
Interesting.
Whatever it is good stuff. I'm hooked, man. It was Diet Coke for years. Completely got off the soda, and then now I'm on the Dr. Pepper diet.
So Mr. Dearly, he said, I've never had the pleasure of smoking any McClellan Virginia. Sad times. Listen, I'm in a similar boat because it wasn't the type of stuff that interests me for a long period of time. But this past Christmas, Johnny 209 Piper gifted me and Hunter some 2015 Christmas cheer from McClellan's, and we had a bowl each of that. We were able to smoke for the podcast episode, and very fortunate and blessed to partake in that. So I've had one bowl of McClellan's Virginia, and I did enjoy it. It was very, very good.
I used to like Dark Star. That was my favorite one.
Which one?
Dark Star by McKellen's.
Was that a Virginia blend?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I finally got to try Christmas cheer, which changes, you know, each year. Well, you know, did change each year. The other one I really want to try was it 24 McClellan 24? What am I thinking here?
I don't know. You got my interest though, so look it up. Carrie says, "Yum, ketchupy Virginias." Teano says, instead of Firebird, I picked up a tin of Penny Farthing to try something different. I hope you like it, Teano. Keep in mind with that being a shag cut, a thin shag cut, I believe, you might need to pack it just ever so slightly tighter than usual, but play around with it and see what you think.
Yeah, McClellan number 24 was a big Virginia blend that I'd love to try out.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare, you smoke 3 cells, which is shag cut. Your experience packing it a bit tighter helps with that, right?
Tight as a plug. I smash it in there as tight as I can.
My man. He comes from the school of the bigger hammer. If it doesn't work, you grab a bigger hammer.
You have to make
Sip it slow.
Yeah,
It
smoke it
does-
slow,
does
pack it
work
maybe slightly tighter. So, Hunter, Mushroom Leg says 40th anniversary, question mark.
haven't had it.
He's wondering maybe if that's what you were thinking of. I think.
McClellan number 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Dealer says the only McClellan I've tried is the Rich Dark English. The Briar Fellowship had some. It has the old school Latakia notes that are very incensey rather than the smokier notes that you find now. Yeah, the old school Syrian type Latakia, which is what I kind of fell in love with the English on. Interesting Latakia notes. Me and Hunter both are very experienced with Latakia over the years.
So I have had I used to live on McClellan actually because they made the Frogmorton series. And so like Frogmorton Cellar used to be my
that
jam.
was one of Hunter's first loves.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was my social media avatar for years and years. Like
that would be great.
the label painting of Frogmorton Cellar. I've about got this narrowed down, but I don't want to say too much too soon.
So it's going to be the old German.
It's not.
Well, you said a lot then.
I'll tell you why. The Vulcanite stem, I'm just iffy on Vulcanite if I can avoid it.
Dude, if it's going to be a pipe you smoke a lot, though, you can keep it clean a lot, and you're not going to have to worry that much about oxidation. I think oxidation happens from a pipe sitting. If you're smoking it a lot, handling it a lot, it doesn't seem like they oxidize as much. I know you think you have a body chemistry thing, but if it's a pipe you think you'll smoke regularly, you wipe it regularly, I think you'll be good. Burly Burt in the chat. That's my plug for the cobblestone hiking right there, guys. He says, this is where all the degenerates are hiding out. Good to have you to the club, buddy. Good to see you.
I was thinking about buying some straight Perique blending tobacco just to, because I'm not really sure what Perique tastes like. I smoked vapors, but I don't know what the Perique note is out of it. Is that something that you could smoke straight, you think? Or?
No, maybe just the taste, Bob, but you're not going to smoke a whole bowl of it. You know what I mean? And here's the thing about Perique. There's different sources and presentations, and sometimes stuff just gets weird. If you look at the Beast, it's over 50% Perique, and it's very well behaved, very fruity, stewed fruit type notes that you wouldn't expect. Whereas some stuff with just a very small amount of Perique can be very spicy and different things. So a lot of variance with Perique. It presents itself in a lot of ways. But if you want to get some blending Perique, a small amount, put it in your smallest bowl to taste it. You're probably not going to smoke the whole bowl through like a normal tobacco. But as a tasting, to give yourself a reference point, you know what I mean? I think it's a great idea. It will cost you a couple bucks. Put some on your next order. I think it's a great idea.
Well, you
just
could
limit your expectations.
What you could do is take a very simple blend that's just burley, for instance, or something that you're very familiar with, and add small quantities of Perique and build it up till you start noticing the difference, and then you'll be able to taste the Perique. The one thing you have to keep in mind with Perique is the flavor of the Perique will change depending on the other varietals that it's reacting with. So in some blends, Perique can come off very spicy with a lot of black pepper. And some blends, it'll come off very fruity with notes of like dates and plums. And then sometimes you get a little bit of both. But take some blends that you're familiar with that are fairly simple, with not a lot of varietal, and slowly start adding Perique to it and tasting the difference there. So
Cameron says, speaking of cobblestone hiking, I found 6 tins in the cellar today that I forgot about. 6 tins of cobblestone hiking. That is a treasure trove of cobblestone hiking, my friend. Pipe Philosophy's in the chat. What's going on, brother? Hey, listen, I got a bone to pick with Mr. PP here, Pipe Philosophy. He made a video that said, "Don't be a pipe tard." I feel personally attacked. I just want to throw that out there, buddy. I love you, but I feel personally attacked here. And then there's the beast that smells like dirty socks. You think the beast smells like dirty socks? You ought to smell this Toke Rustica snuff. My goodness. CSA is in the chat. Good evening, fellows.
The time for you guys to do some more Toke yet?
In about a half an hour, 36 minutes, we'll do some more Toke Rustica. Mushroom Legs has 2 tins of cobblestone, sold for $150 today on 10 bits. Listen, Mushroom, don't say that or Burly Burt won't send me anymore. He'll put them all on 10 bids. Dude, Haunted Bookshop.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah, well, you're in good company. CSA, everybody in here is familiar. Hunter is a Haunted Bookshop aficionado.
I have smoked a lot of it and loved every bowl. It's been good to me.
That's what I'm smoking now. 2020 Haunted Bookshop.
2020?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's before they switched to the 31 Farms Creek.
Oh, okay.
That's what still had a little spice to it.
Oh, so that's Idiots with Class, but he says he's been chatting with you for the last hour. Guess my chats weren't showing up. I see you now, but my first comment I see from you was due to Haunted Bookshop, and it seems like that was a reference from something a long time ago. It seems like YouTube's doing some shenanigans again. So I'm sorry about that. I love your channel, and thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think YouTube puts like a social credit score on some people.
Exactly.
I know
exactly.
In my chat, if I don't select all chats, there's certain people that they just
well, those people
up.
were shadow banned. My buddy Chillax, you guys know Chillax? Man, his stuff will not show up unless I click newest first and then scroll to it. He is shadow banned for being politically.
It doesn't matter what they say. Like they could be saying nothing offensive,
it's
and
stuff
they just
he's
will
done
not
before.
let you see them.
It's a damn Chinese Communist Party. Their social credit score. Man, Idiots with Class, thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know what's going on with chat. That's highly irregular and embarrassing. But we see you now, and I appreciate you being here. Let us know what you're smoking and how you are doing. All right, Cameron is heading out. Thank you so much, man. Everyone, go check out Cameron on Instagram. Smoky Stash, the absolute best pipe photography in the game. Dare I say, he might even give Greg Pease a run for his money. You guys heard it from me first. There goes my future relationship with Mr. Greg. Is there an IQ level? I guess that does rule me out. No, it's a social credit. It has to do with how well you toe the party line.
Hey, real quick, Pipe Philosophy is in the chat. And Pipe Philosophy, what is the Missouri Meerschaum that you have? You have the Missouri Meerschaum nose warmer. Is it the I don't even see it now. Like the Cornell and Deal nose warmer they have, the Carolina Gent, because I'm thinking about buying one, and I think it was your video that I first saw it.
Hunter, he may or may not see it. He was just saying he was heading out. So we'll
he's there long enough.
If he's there long enough.
He may be gone now. Oh, well.
Idiots with Class says, smoking some Kim Byron Ventures. Orcish Delight. Am I saying that correct?
Oh, that's a good one.
You've had a lot of Kim Byron Venture stuff, haven't you, Walt?
Mm-hmm. I got a whole shelf over there.
Yeah, I thought so. I need to try it. I don't think I've had a single blend, and that's embarrassing because I love the.
You had Birdie Morning, hadn't you?
No, I haven't. I want to. It's on my list. I just haven't yet.
I'll send you one of them too, then.
Taylor says Haunted Bookshop 10 versus bulk. So Hunter is more qualified for me, but I can just tell you right away. Most of the Cornell and Dill blends, tin versus bulk, they're pretty daggone similar. If you want to get something to put away, yeah, get them in tin. If you're going to smoke through it, man, just get it in bulk. I don't think you'll see that much of a difference. But Hunter, I'll let you chime in. You are the aficionado.
So they are. Let me grab this. I personally have not noticed any difference in Haunted Bookshop in tin versus bulk. What I like to do is I buy a pound at a time, usually 2 pounds at a time. One goes in the cellar and one gets smoked. Once I smoke through that pound, I buy 2 more pounds and repeat the process. I did buy a tin of Haunted Bookshop just to make sure, to see if it is the same or if I noticed any difference. I did not notice any difference. What I like to do is, because it's hard to get to the bottom of the mason jar when it gets close, the tobacco gets to the bottom, I refill the tin with Haunted Bookshop whenever it goes empty, and I keep this by my smoking chair. It's something you smoke a lot and you want to do something like that. It is kind of nice to have the tin around. We were just speaking earlier before you hopped on about, maybe I should buy the 8-ounce tin where it's bigger. I can keep 8 ounces in it. I don't know if that'll happen, maybe one day, but as far as quality, I have not noticed a difference at all. Other people said they have, though. So it's something you'll just have to try out, but it was the same for me.
There might be a slight variance with moisture just because in bulk there's going to be a slight variance in moisture, but it's still going to be within the window that's acceptable. My experience. They sell so much of the stuff, guys. It's not like Haunted Bookshop. My goodness, it's not sitting around that long until it goes out. So,
The places like Fort Noggins keeps it around a lot longer than smoking pipes would.
It's with class. Says I'm missing out. Ken Byron Venture is legit. I know, and I want to dive into it. I absolutely love boutique blenders. It's one of the things I've been pursuing heavily. Just you know how it goes. I'm trying. Oh, there's the reference again. Burley Burke brought it up. Lukester said it once already tonight, and I missed it. So I'm going to go with the matches method and use the old empty Carter Hall tub.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some empty Carter Hall tubs in there.
Do you?
Up on my kitchen cabinets, like above all the cabinets, because there's flat up there. I have like different single bottles of craft beer. I have a VHS tape of the original Rambo movie. I have like Dragon Ball Z action figures, and I've got all kinds of pipe tobacco stuff. So yeah, like random stuff I'm interested in just goes up there and it's on display.
I got one of the metal like paint cans that used to come in.
What is it?
I
One of the
never
old
had
metal.
Yeah, the guy from the Gatlin Burlier, what's his name, Hunter? Your buddy?
Dreaded Tiger?
Yeah.
All right.
He has a video of popping one of those paint tins of the Carter Hall, and I mean, he's just shredded it. He don't give two shits. Someone gifted it to him, and I'm like, that's like looking like a holy grail to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would hug that tub. I would caress it. It looks so beautiful.
The matches where you had Haunted Bookshop in the Carter Hall tin. You'll have to excuse me. I lost my voice for a second.
Yeah.
If you really do it authentic, he had a label maker, and on it, he had like the thin white label Haunted Bookshop. It was hilarious.
I think we're getting comments out of order here, guys.
We might be.
I think YouTube is maybe doing some shenanigans. I think Dr. Bob's Nightmare hit up my social credit score is probably tanked due to talking crap about the people that run the forums. I'm just kidding.
He may just be behind on the video and commenting.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, what are you popping now, my friend?
This is Cornell and Deal Pegasus.
I like Pegasus. Hunter likes Pegasus, and Walt likes Pegasus. You're in good company. I hope you enjoy it.
I'd break up the little black chunks smaller. You think I should leave them whole, or should I be breaking them up?
It doesn't matter. It might slow the burn rate down a little bit if you leave it like it is, but you're fine.
I don't want to upset the pipe hunter there, but I think I like Pegasus even more than Haunted Bookshop.
You go for it.
I do
I'm
too.
gonna upset me because I went through the same phase one time. If you go to my Instagram reels, there's even a video I talk about that. I'm a big Pegasus fan.
Listen, no doubt about it. Pegasus is more consumer friendly for the masses. I'm telling you, Pegasus is is more like regular pipe smoker friendly. I think it is. Now, for me, Pegasus is a bit. When I'm coming to these Cornell and Dill, like these bulks, man, I'm like an old Joe Krantz fan. I want to get donkey kicked right in the throat. You know, I need some oomph. But Pegasus is beautifully blended. It really is a commercially successful and like viable blend. I like something a little rougher around the edges.
The first time I smoked it, I didn't really look in the tin. I just stuffed my pipe and smoked it. And the next day I went to open it up and I looked in there and it was like chocolate chips. I was like, what the hell? Did a rat get in here and shit in my jar or something?
Yeah, the rats got into Five Brothers. If you look at it, it looks like a rat's nest or something you pull out of a shop vac.
Gatlin Burlier, I got to have a bowl of Baker Street. So that's a Sherlock Holmes reference. I'm sure everybody knows, just like Persian Slipper is. 22-1B when I was there from 1970s. It was amazing. Carrie says she's looking for a 673 Roma Lucite, but she says that the Pipe Hunter and Lukesters bought them all. Pretty much what she said. Burley Birch says, yeah, the old battery-powered label maker printer Dill Pipe Hunter. I think everyone likes Pegasus. Pegasus is top-notch. I can see you again, idiots with class. What is going on with my chat? I'm pretty sure I'm not seeing everything. Cody Homestead says, I live 30 minutes from Gatlin Burlier, but still haven't been yet. I need to go, though. Man, I don't even want to talk to you then. That's crazy. Heresy, you say?
Yeah, if we're getting to your comment like 45 minutes after you posted it, we apologize. I see what you're seeing, Dakota, and it definitely looks a little out of order.
Yeah, I'm not sure, guys, what's going on with the comments tonight.
But I have been on watch live streams before. Like if I click off to read something and come back to it, and there's a lag in there. Like sometimes I have to fast forward it to the end to get back caught up with the live. So I've commented before and been like 30 minutes behind everybody or something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Well,
so it may be
stuff
that.
like that, but it just seems like tonight some spooky stuff's going on. I'm not sure.
And I've got 24 minutes to figure out this pipe, and I've about narrowed it down. I'm down to 4.
Okay.
Going with Missouri Meerschaum Cobb because I really want a cob that is not a filter and has the much nicer stem. With the I've got a lot of briar pipes. You know, I have a couple of pots I can smoke, so that's already venture territory. But with this Missouri Meerschaum, it's going to be really a brand new experience.
Is there an option where you could get a higher end Missouri Meerschaum Cobb that has the hardwood plug in the bottom of it? Or is that just a mod?
No, there's certain models that's standard, and I'm sure that's Hunter probably wouldn't go with one that doesn't have that, right?
No, what I'm looking at is a little bit more upscale with the like acrylic stems and the hard plug bottom. The one I was smoking earlier, I think, has a plug bottom. I think the Country Gentleman.
Yeah.
But the not a fan of the 6mm filter option because I smoke without a filter. Leaves it a little too open for me. I want to get a forever stem eventually, but I think I'm going to start off with just a one of the higher end Missouri Meerschaums that is not filtered and see how I like it and go from there. But I've smoked cobs for 10 years. Whenever I review a blend, always smoking in a cob, give it a try. But it's got my interest at the moment.
I need to. Okay, so 2 things I need to do a bit more of. One is get me a couple cheap cobs because I own 1 cob and I rarely ever smoke it, and I probably should. Second thing, and me and Walt was talking about this either last night or the other time we were on. I need to get me a Meerschaum pipe. I've never smoked out of a Meerschaum pipe in my life. Strangely enough, I'm a big Briar fan. But yeah, I need to try Meerschaum.
I had 1 Meerschaum pipe like 30 years ago, but that was before I started smoking tobacco in my pipes. So I only smoked this Afghani stuff in there.
I hear you, brother.
Well, you know, it can serve multiple functions. Burley Burt says the Boone Bent is my go-to, but it has the junk stem. Yeah, those plastic stems, you can chew through those in a weekend. They are not very durable.
Okay, I think I have it figured out. Making my final selection and add some pipe cleaners to it. So give me 1 second here, but I think I've got it.
Looking forward to your selection and what you'll be smoking either next after party or the week after. I'm sure everyone will see it on here, and it's going to be a lot of fun to follow you along this journey.
That's it.
See, like Mushroom Legs comment right now, and he was caught up in chat. He was caught up, but he says Pegasaurus, which is hilarious and like 20 minutes behind. I don't understand. Great
He might
comment,
be watching at a delay, maybe.
Maybe, but he was caught up. Maybe he had to step away or something. He came back, but I don't know. I feel like something's going on with chat tonight. YouTube's algorithms are mad at me for talking about the old people or something.
And I'm watching the chat on my phone too. There is a delay between the.
Yeah, but there's not 20 minutes.
A good bit.
Okay, let me see here. I've got it down to 2.
All right. Which 2?
I'll flip a coin.
Take all the fun out of it. I'll tell you which 2 I'm looking at. Either I don't remember who suggested it. It may have been Lukester, but it could have been Cody Homestead too. But one option is the Charlestown Cobbler, which is the Cornell and Deal Missouri Meerschaum, and the other is the Louis or Lewis Bent with fiery red stem.
I think both of those are fine looking pipes, man. I'll be honest, it's just whichever one you like.
You like on the bookshop.
The chunky one is on the list.
Well, that last part is the chunky one on the list. The chunky one.
Yeah, there's a couple. Maybe she's talking about the Magnum ones.
That may not be in his price range.
I don't think I saw that. Like the Magnum Missouri Meerschaum.
Mm-hmm. Mushroom Leg's got a great video on it, although he's unhappy because there was some like misleading information and stuff.
Yeah, the Magnum.
Mushroom Leg says get a Dagner poker. I have one of those. I like it. The League of the Keepers of the Briar says the Charlestown is my favorite cob I have.
Let's see here.
The Dagner poker is nice. Lukester says it wasn't me. I don't know anything about cobs.
Okay. Scratch her off the list. Well, okay, don't want that one. So only one of these 2. It's either the Charlestown Cobbler or the bent with the fiery red stem.
Yeah, Cody says the Charlestown Cobbler is nice, brother. CSA, they're saying the Charlestown. I do love the stem. So there's that's idiots with class. Is it showing up as a code or is it a different like he watching under a different account? I'm not sure. Because sometimes YouTube will show a like a channel name incorrectly. Will show what it shows up as on the back end, which is interesting. Here's a new name in here: Twirly Squirrely. Good day. You all look like unmasked ICE agents.
All righty.
My nickname is Ricardo at work. I don't know if that's relative.
I'll put my baklava on if you want.
So everyone in the chat, at least 3 people, said the Charlestown Cobbler. So that is what I'm going with.
All right. We have a selection, guys. You will see it here on the after party if it ships quickly next weekend or the weekend after.
Let me just make sure I've got all the pipe cleaners and stuff I need.
Okay, so Idiots with Class says it's his personal channel for when I was in school. So it is showing up correctly, and that's good to know. Thanks for the feedback and from, chiming in there, because the chat's been a little squirrely this evening. Squirrely? Get it?
Hey, that was a good one.
You
Got
see what I
that.
did there? I'm a secret federal agent, you see. Thanks for all the feedback in chat to help Hunter with his selection tonight, guys. I'm really looking forward. I think this is really fun. I'm glad he chose to do it this way. It'll be memorable, and he'll never forget what led to him deciding that particular piece. So thank you so much, guys.
Opinion.
I really appreciate it.
Wanted everyone's opinion. I couldn't decide. Everyone's like, "Oh, the Charlestown." I'm like, you know what? Good enough for me.
Hey.
Idiots
with Class says for the next pipe, seriously, a custom cob. Don't overlook that. Actually, Hunter was bringing up to me today. He messaged me. He said, "Did you know Jake Hacker made custom cobs at one point?" I'm like, "Yes," and he may still. It wasn't all that long ago. I think I seen some for sale that he produced. So yeah, custom cobs are cool. I have zero experience with them, but I find them interesting and very cool.
Now, one thing I will have one day is a Cobb Falcon Bowl, which has to be custom made, but they look freaking awesome. Let me see here. I need cleaners for the Bing's favorite. They're longer than regular cleaners, but not as long as the church wardens. So is it the blue pack?
Burley Burt says, "I wish my girlfriend could shop vicariously like this." Lukester says, "I'll miss it next weekend. Headed to the cabin for a fishing trip. It's going to be colder than penguin balls." What are we fishing for? Walleye? Ooh, walleye's good eating. It really, really is. Maybe some pike under the ice.
All right, so we have...
Say regular cleaner works on them Bings.
Yeah, I was looking at the 9-inch filters, BJ Long 9-inch, because I have some of the church warden filters, but I don't want the church warden filters. I really like the
filters
thing. Huh?
Filters.
Did I say filters?
Pipe cleaners.
But I'm sorry, pipe cleaners. The 9-inch pipe cleaners. I ran out.
I caught a sauger in 2025 Lukester. It wasn't big, but it was the first sauger I've caught in well over a decade. Love sauger, man. And trout. Awesome.
Okay, and place order. Thank you for your order. It has been purchased.
Let's go.
Plot twist.
And which one was it?
The one that the chat helped me pick out was the Missouri Meerschaum Cornell and Deal Charlestown Cobbler, which is kind of like looks like a bent country gentleman with the like a red acrylic stem, kind of like a knockoff Forever stem, just not as nice. But I bought a second pipe.
You did what?
I couldn't decide, so I spent just a little extra, which I shouldn't have done, and it kept calling me. I also bought the Missouri Meerschaum Cobbett-Shire with horn patterned stem.
That's a fantastic looking pipe. I was looking at that one. That one looks great.
With the darker stain collar, acorn bowl. And I don't know. It's not something I would typically go for, but I think that's one thing that drew me to it because I don't have anything like that. You know what I mean?
It is different for you. I can attest. Mr. Dearly says, I miss my fly fishing days back when I lived in Colorado. Catching cutthroat and brown trout up high in the Rockies is a fun time. I couldn't imagine. Listen, that sounds great.
So another reason I didn't go with the old German clay briar pipe is most of my pipes I end up taking to work and they're exposed to sunlight for long periods of time. That's also bad for vulcanite. And I don't know.
Mushroom Leg says again, Dagner Cobb is best all-time Cobb, he'd say.
I looked at it, It looked really cool.
I have one. I like it. The wooden shank is actually split on mine, but
Oh, you
So-
can fix it.
it's not leaking, so I don't worry about it.
The shank. What you do? Take the stem out, the metal ferrule. Take that out. Pry it apart just a little bit. Elmer's glue or wood glue. Close it back. Put it back.
Why would I need to if it's not leaking? There's no air leaks or nothing.
Oh, it's not cracked all the way through.
I don't know. You can see the crack visibly, but like it smokes fine. So
There's no like juice coming out of it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're good.
But it is cracked. You can see it. I don't know what wood they use on that, but it looks like birch or something.
I just want to add something here for Burley Burt. Now, I don't recommend anybody does this, but if you catch trout underneath a sign that says "No fishing allowed," they always taste the best.
I can attest.
That
Just like if you're paying taxes on it, it's not moonshine. Moonshine has to be illicit, guys. I'm from West Virginia. You can just trust me on this. If you're paying taxes on it, it's not moonshine.
100% true. My favorite place to smoke a pipe is when it says like, no smoking within 50 feet of this sign. Getting right up to the sign and smoking.
Yeah.
Pipe smokers are sophisticated, but we're rebels at heart. And so one thing, Dakota, if you've got Google pulled up, if you want to look it up real quick, my dream cob, if you want to call it that, is the Missouri Meerschaum 155th anniversary cob. You should look it up. It is a bulldog cob. Kind of.
You have a square shank?
Diamond square shank. Beautiful.
What?
Yep, the 155th anniversary. It's literally called the corn dog. No, it's not. That was a nickname. Never mind.
Corn dog. Oh, dog wants to come out.
I'm getting coins.
Let me
The blend was pretty good too. That plug, whatever they put out, that cake.
Oh yeah. Here, Dakota, I'll flip it around real quick so everyone can see what I'm looking at here.
Is that available right now?
No, it was last year, so it's long gone, but
I'd see.
look how beautiful that is.
I'm not a big cob guy, but I'd probably buy that on the spot. That looks incredible.
That one looks good. I mean, that's. Let me see if I can.
I smoke that.
So, Walt, which plugs have you tried so far?
The new ones,
Yeah, didn't you say the new Cornell and Deal plugs? Is that what I heard?
You good?
I said the Missouri Meerschaum came out with a blend too when they came out with the that pipe.
Oh, that was the one that came in like the
The 150.
style. Was that the one in the European style tin, the flat tin?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I remember that.
And the new ones, I've only had Stone, the vapor one. It's pretty good.
Which one was it?
I think it's called Stone.
Mm.
Was it the Red Virginia Vapor?
I think so.
I can't remember their names.
Me either.
Let me look it up real quick because I think that's the one that I was interested in. Lone Sentinel. There's
Maybe it was Lone, but yeah, did I say Stone? It may be Lone.
Yeah, Lone Sentinel. That's the one that I'm wanting to try. So I'll buy some of that soon enough. Give it a go.
Yeah, me too.
Hoodoo Ridge will be the most popular because it's out of stock. The only one out of stock.
Oh wow.
Mr. Dearly says, I wish I grabbed the Raven Cop. I think it's still available though, isn't it? He says it's a perfect fit for my metalhead aesthetic. It is cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah, it's still available.
Yeah.
$43.
So Burley Burt says the yellow Missouri Meerschaum aromatic is one of the only arrows I really like. Vanilla coconut. Interesting. I've got a vanilla blend right here, guys, that I actually ended up really enjoying. So, and I'm not an arrow guy at all. And Hunter turned me on to a straight Virginia flake that is certainly topped with coconut that I like.
Peter Stoke luxury twist flake.
You cannot convince me it does not have coconut added.
It smells like coconut shampoo.
Dude, that makes it sound bad. It actually tastes really good when you're smoking it.
Good though. It doesn't taste like coconut shampoo. It only smells like it. But I like the smell.
I haven't
thought
tasted
that,
any in a while. I'm not sure.
What is it, Walt?
That long Centennial,
Yeah.
I thought it tastes like salty dogs, and after reading some reviews underneath it, smoking pipes, at least one other person said it tastes like salty dogs too.
Oh, I have to try it now because I love salty dogs, but it's like $20 or something like that.
Yeah.
Idiot Flask asked about this Highwoods flake. Walt has some ordered here below me. He doesn't have his in yet. I don't do arrows typically, but the Madagascar vanilla is very natural, and the underlying tobaccos are extremely high quality. And
some people can do arrows where the tobacco is still forward in it. And that's kind of what this guy does. I got the plum one that he came out with.
I wish the tobaccos were a bit more forward. If it was me, I would tone down the vanilla a bit. That being said, I still think it's wonderful. I think most people would like it where it's at. Idiots with Class, I'm looking forward to what you think about it. I think it is a remarkable blend. I think he did a fantastic job. And if anyone else is looking for it, he is coming out with it as a plug right now. He just announced it today. So the Highwoods Flake will be Highwoods Plug, available soon. This is a beautiful broken flake. Same blend in a plug format. If I saw everything correctly, will be available very soon. And really, really looking forward to what this.
Did it come in a jar?
Yeah, it came in the 2-ounce jar with the label on it, just like that, which I'm a huge fan of. Me and Hunter, when we ordered Smokehouse at the beginning of last year, we were just right away like, I like that. Like, unlike a tin, I can open it, reseal it, and it be good to go. I'm a fan of using these small mason jars.
They usually end up in the mason jar anyhow, so it's pretty cool. Real quick, Burley Burt says the coconut shampoo SD from growing up with two sisters.
Oh, that's a good one. Got to go with the Galwith plug. Mr. Dearly says, I have to say that the C&D, I love C&D, but their plugs suck. They just disintegrate into a mass of unwieldy leaf. I mean, he's got a point. It's not really a true plug like a lot of other people make. So, and plus the other people heat press them and use whole leaf, and it's just kind of different. So,
well, they make the jackknife plug, and it's pretty stout.
That one's different, yeah. It holds together.
Well, I have a 10. I haven't popped it yet. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to. Guys, it is 3 minutes till midnight. That means in 3 minutes, me and the Pipe Hunter over here will be doing some Toke Rustica snuff made out of 100% Rustica tobacco, 8 times the nicotine as compared to regular tobacco. Guys, we do it every weekend. You know it. You love it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And by the way, this Jake Hacker pipe that I loaded up with the Masshole Flake is still going. I mean, this is actually a huge chamber on this thing. This is a big old pipe.
Yeah, it's a beautiful pipe too. It's good.
You probably put a whole flake in that thing.
I thought I used to know what a big pipe was, and then Yusuf, broke out that tree stump that one time. And he's like, I timed it. He's like, 4 hours, 36 minutes. I'm like, good God, what is that? Like.
I thought so too, because I have that giant Savinelli that you gave me. And I was like,
that is pretty big bowl. That big Savinelli.
Compared to like a regular Savinelli, it's like 3 times the size. But compared to the pipe Yusuf had, I was like, my gosh, that thing's a tree trunk.
His big lighter looked so damn tiny when he was lighting that pipe up.
Yeah.
Like, the pipe was like 5 times as big as the lighter.
Can you imagine the block of briar that came from? You know what I mean? Exceptional block of briar.
It's a Mr. Broggs. It may not have been Briar.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he said it was made by Mr. Broggs.
It definitely was, Walt. Definitely was.
Chris, come on. I already bought the pipes, man. Where were you? I needed you today, brother.
And Chris shows up at the last minute.
He knew we were about the hardcore nasal stuff, and he wasn't missing.
He wasn't going to miss it for nothing.
Okay. 11:59. Let me get it ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is Toke Rustica nasal snuff. This is 100% Rustica tobacco, and it is 8 times the nicotine as compared to regular tobacco. This is very stout. As a matter of fact, when you order it, there is a warning label on the website that says, caution, overuse could result in hallucinations and death. In that order, we want to tempt fate a little bit, but we don't want to die.
I am going to do ever so slightly more than I did earlier.
Yeah, I am too. I'm actually okay. I got this Dottle and Brower card here, Hunter. I am actually going to use the corner of it, and so we can show it off a little bit.
It's I think I'm building up a slow immunity to this. Very slow.
Okay.
But,
so let me not get this all over my keyboard. Oh man, that is a mountain though.
Oh, I kicked my stand.
I don't care. We're going to do
it. It may not look like more, but it's actually quite a bit more.
Oh, this might as well be. Dude, this stuff stinks so bad.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's like a blue cheese, moldy cheese delicacy thing. You know, you got to be French to enjoy it or something. You ready for me to do the countdown?
Let's go.
Alrighty, 3, 2, 1.
It's hard to tell if you like this stuff or not.
Last week I got down to the bottom of a can and I had all the dusty tobacco down there. And I think from hanging out with these guys on the weekends, for a minute I thought about stuffing it in my mouth. I was like, nah.
So Mr. Dearly says, where'd it go? Tried stuff for the first time in like 15 years or something. I can't read right now. That's basically it.
I think Dakota did too much.
Man, it wasn't lifting off, and then it just
all the time.
I didn't have that problem. It went straight to the back of my skull.
Well, that's where it ended up.
It's so dry and it's so fun that once it shoots up like a missile. And we probably look like amateurs using this stuff. Like we haven't developed.
It scares me still. I'll be honest, man. That stuff is weird.
Dakota and I are very familiar with nasal stuff. You know, we definitely have a technique down, but this is not your typical nasal stuff at all. This is a whole different animal.
I have like probably 50 types of nasal stuff around here, and that stuff is just unique to its own self and is not friendly. It doesn't want to play nice. It wants to hurt you.
By the way, Chris, Alp Sweet Nectar. Pretty good. Give it a try. Woo!
The things we do for you guys, chat. The things we do.
2 in one night. We can't make a habit out of that.
Yeah, that's
because that hit harder the second time.
Dude, it did, but I'd done more as well.
I did more. It didn't look like it, I think, on the screen, but in person you could tell because a little bit more goes a very, very long way with this one. It is mean stuff.
It's no joke. Like anyone decides
to have a sponsor from Toke or something.
No, we're just.
We should.
No, we're just that stupid, brother.
Nobody's watching that and running out and buying it.
That's true. That's true. Public service announcement.
My nose is still running, and you can't sniff it up because then it shoots back up and it hurts, and you get the drip down the back of the throat, and it's just.
The funny thing is I've got all kinds of high quality, pleasant snuffs just like laying around, like really good quality, pleasant, chill stuff. And but that's not what puts asses in the seats. People want to see the Rustica. I think we've created a monster.
Listen, as like Grandpa used to say, this will put hair on your chest.
Or burn it off.
Or burn it off. Now, and, Chris says he's had the Nectar Alps. Great stuff. Tropical fruit is another good one for summer. I just finished off a tin of tropical fruit. I actually got a juicy fruit flavor from it. It was very nice.
Where are you getting that at? Smoker Friendly?
Smoker Friendly, and they all have it.
In Fayetteville.
Yep.
Okay. Now, well, I need to get some. I haven't tried Alp yet. I'm on that Zen train, journey to the center of the earth, and need to get me some of that Alp.
Summersville didn't have the sweet, or Fayetteville didn't have the sweet nectar. I was in Summersville today, and they had it. I will say the mint is a very good flavor, but it must be stronger because it irritated my gums, and typically the mint doesn't do that.
Mr. Dearly says he has one hair on his chest. I guess that's the solution to my chest hair problem. I've got 3 hairs on my chest, partner. I got you beat.
Well, I've got 3 hair left in my head.
That's true.
Maybe that's what happened to me being bald. It was the Toke Rustica burned it off my scalp.
It might have been.
Heat rises, man, so it goes up in the nose and burns it off.
Feels like the top of your head's going to pop off. It was just your hair coming out.
I've gotten better. My initial reaction used to be hats coming off, glasses are coming off, and wiping away tears. I'm not getting the numbness I used to get from.
I thought I was doing better when we did it the first time earlier. The thing is that past time I felt like a newbie all over again. You ever remember like diving in the water in the pool as a kid and you dove wrong and water just shot up your nose and the first sensation is burning chlorine in your nasal passages? That's what that felt like at first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it has to be pool water with the chlorine in it. You know what I mean? How it just burns extra with that chlorine in there?
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. Good times. All right,
So,
Hunter, what do you say, buddy?
if something morbid ever happens to either Dakota and I and we pass away, I'm requiring everyone that is on this chat, whether it is in the video or in the chat box just viewing, at some point in your life, you have to go to our grave and do some Toke Rustica in tribute to us.
And record it.
Try to make sure I
for
pass away
posterity.
first.
No, on a serious note, Idiots with Class, nasal snuff is an amazing experience. For instance, I have some Samuel Gawith Elmo's Reserve that is the same blend as Samuel Gawith 1792 Flake pipe tobacco, but in snuff format, and it's an incredible experience. The thing about Toke Rustica is that it is novel and not normal. So don't take that one experience as a blanket umbrella statement for nasal snuff as a whole, because it's really not. It's a thing we do. We've made a joke about it here. We do it every night, every Saturday night at midnight on the live. So not normal snuff.
Nasal snuff, beautiful.
If I've never done snuff before, you don't recommend. My first experience is Toke then.
Well, no, Toke's a great brand. This is Toke Rustica. This is a very particular thing. And most people do not do this straight. Most people use this as a little bit of an additive to like bump up something that doesn't have a lot of nicotine. Most people, this is not like normal snuff use.
And so with the, nasal snuff is a beautiful way of taking tobacco. Very enjoyable. Like Dakota said,
historic. It's been documented since like the late 1400s.
This is the odd one of the bunch. Other nasal snuff is not like this. They can be very easy to take, very nice aromas. So the other thing is Dakota and I have been using nasal snuff for a little while. That's one thing to keep in mind. And we have very high nicotine tolerance. We don't seem to be very nicotine insensitive, or nicotine sensitive is what I should say. I wouldn't really recommend the Rustica Toke for many people.
Yeah, this is like straight up shaman, witch doctor, potion stuff. This is spirit journey.
You would have to have two things. You would have to have a very high nicotine tolerance. I mean, very high. Ex-cigarette smoker. And you would have to have experience with nasal stuff already. And probably like American Scotch dry snuff, where it's very dry and very fine. But you definitely want to be able to handle your nicotine and have nasal stuff experience before you even attempt this. And if you do go to attempt it, very, very little.
So Burley Burt brings up a good thing, and this is the style of stuff they'd be doing at Oktoberfest, like this Bernard's here. He says, I want to experience the big party machines they have at Oktoberfest in Germany for snuff. Want me to set one of those up as a gravestone? Yes. That's where they shoot the snuff up your nose.
Oh, wow.
They also have snuffing competitions where you have a weight amount and a time limit, and you just see how much you can stuff up your nose. And people will literally cram their sinus cavities with stuff. I wouldn't recommend that either, but people do it. You can find the videos on YouTube.
There's, like Dakota said, there's YouTube videos on that. You can Google nasal snuff competitions and see this. It is wild.
I wouldn't do it, guys. I'll do some Rustica for laughs, but I'm not. No, I don't even know how you get it back out. I really don't.
I don't know. Like we're experienced at nasal snuff, but they're not using it. They're stuffing it in their nose. You know what I mean? They're not really. You just have to see it.
You'd have to see it. You wouldn't believe it, guys.
I mean,
women, there's like little old ladies stuffing this stuff up their nose. See how much they can get. It is insane.
It's the wildest thing.
All right, Hunter. I think that's going to be it for me. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for stopping by. This is why we do it. If it wasn't for you guys, we would not be doing this. You guys are a part of the community. We appreciate you being here, being part of the conversation. And I'm sorry that there was some like weird stuff going on in the chat tonight. Stuff was kind of showing up out of order and stuff like that. I had no control over it. If that affected something you were trying to get across to us, my apologies. Thanks everybody for participating, for stopping by. I really appreciate your support. And with that, have a lovely rest of your weekend. Appreciate each and every one of you. Big thanks to Carolina Kirk Walt. Big thanks to Mr. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. The peer pressure did it, and we got him on here. And seriously, my friend, we need to see some videos. I think you got it, man. I'd love to hear your perspective on all the stuff. So with that, everybody.
I almost did a live last week when I was fishing, but
did?
I didn't have a tripod with me. No, I didn't do it.
Oh, you did?
I had no tripod with the pole, yeah. I was trying Captain Black for the first time. I was like, I should shoot a video while I'm out here. I was going to go live and do one, but
I'd love to see it.
No tripod.
Love to see it. Cigar Vice, just stopping by, man. Great seeing you. Everybody.